What up? What up? What up? What up? We back another week, man. Beyond the game. Talk about everything beyond the game. Heck, dog. Got a few guests with me. Always the honorable OG. I'm gonna start with the OG first. Respect the elders, man. OG, how you doing, man? He out there on the camping trip right now, man. We disturbing his peace, but he still showed up for us. Appreciate you.
Oh, we doing good.
Hell, really?
Man. Still here to teach these young whippersnappers, ain't that right, OG?
Yeah, y'all be trolling, man. Y'all be trolling.
Bro, got my dog Trent. What's good? I don't know if he there.
Nah, I'm here, bro. What's good? You want to get niggas know what it is, bro? What's good? What's good? Go on.
You gonna be able to have your camera on some takes, Trent?
Yeah, I'm about to put that on right now. Give me like 5 seconds.
And then we got the nastiest of them all.
I ain't that nasty.
Man, the nastiest of them all, bro. We
Nasty.
got early, man. Early get nasty with the takes, boy. He get nasty with the takes. You'll figure out about early real quick.
I just got an honest opinion about everything, and I don't like to stray away from it. That's all. I don't want to be like.
I feel it. Hey, I actually respect that though. I ain't even gonna say nasty. I'm gonna say what you said because I feel that that'll be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a lot going on in today's world of sports, bro. We'll start off with something a little slight, bro. The Tush push almost got banned, but 11 teams, it was like 8 teams that voted in favor of it. So they was like 8 teams short. Ravens, Eagles, who else? Lions. Those were some of the teams that voted.
All the teams that use the Tush
push. Yeah, to vote it to keep the Tush push. But how do y'all feel about that? Me, myself, personally, we saw Josh Allen use the Tush push in Buffalo. The shit got stuff. So I don't think that, everybody can just use it. But the Philadelphia Eagles have one of the higher success rates with it. I don't know whether that may be Jalen Hurts squatting 650 or I don't know. Maybe it's just the O-line they have set up. It's a multitude of things we could factor into it. But, I mean, we saw it with one other quarterback we thought was a big body, and he got stuffed numerous times trying it. So how y'all feel about it? OG, I'll start with you real quick.
It's a basic football play. I don't understand why. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Everybody trying to change the rules. You compromising the integrity of the game, even with the targeting. As a defensive guy, how do you play football with reckless abandon? And every time you go tackle somebody, you got to be worried about getting fined, suspended, or giving up some of your paycheck. The game is ridiculous right now, and it's nothing but a quarterback sneak. I don't even know why it has a name, Tush Push. I'm confused here.
I don't know. To me, I feel like it's just something to discredit something that a quarterback that's, let's say he's not the most we could go out on a limb and say he's not looked at as the most talented quarterback in the league, right? So I feel like it's always something to discredit. Quarterbacks we don't feel like have all the necessary eye candy tools that we be wanting. So I feel like they came up with that name just to try to slight what the Eagles was doing with Jalen Hurts and that O-line.
Well, check it out. Stop it.
That's what I said.
Stop it. Here's the deal. When I was playing, I would never complain about things on the offensive side of the ball unless it was just blatant, right? Like how receivers get away with the pass interference shit, pushing and shit at the last second, and trying to get the advantage over a DB, and us not being allowed to play ball. You know what I mean? Like the hand fighting and the body positioning. Until the ball's in the air, I think they should let that go. But I mean, I think like I said before, when you start tinkering and trying to tweak the game because you have another agenda, we talk about scoring. A lot of people love the shit out of defensive football. I love the Ravens, the 2000 Ravens doing what they was doing. I love the 85 Bears and me being a little kid watching that shit and them doing what they was doing. I love the late 90s, early 2000s Tampa Bay doing what they doing. You get what I'm saying? So to a true football fan and a guy that's played the game at that level, I want to see a great defensive performance. I don't really care about the scoring. You want to see great play on both sides of the ball.
I think the tush push is literally stopping Saquon Barkley from putting the Emmitt Smith TD numbers. Like that shit holds Saquon back, if you ask me, especially for the Eagles. If there's no tush push, Saquon probably got at least 12 more touchdowns this year.
I just realized that's early, bro.
We'll put him in the upper echelon when it comes to like that. Because I always know my biggest thing about Julio is not having the touchdowns. If Saquon can give you 1,500 yards by the end of his career and give you 120 touchdowns, like think about that too. When you think about it, right? We're gonna look on time, and that nigga Jalen Hurts gonna have like 140 rushing touchdowns, bro. He gonna have like Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith numbers when it comes to touchdowns, dog. And that shit gonna be so obscure when like somebody young see it and be like, that nigga Jalen Hurts had 160 rushing touchdowns. That nigga was a dog. No, he wasn't. He was pushing, stealing touchdowns from a fucking running back who deserved them. Mind you, every nigga who voted for the niggas that be using it, but nobody uses the way they use it, dog. Like, and I do believe that if you don't tush push, if you get to the 1 yard line, you're not telling me you give Saquon Barkley 3 tries, he not getting in the end zone. Like, get a nigga a chance. It's literally so many games where literally Saquon might have got stopped at 1 yard line, and as a fantasy football owner, Saquon, you was like, oh, here you go. God damn, Saquon, you have to get in the end zone, dog, because then he come cleaning it up, get his little tush push, and now he 15, 16 touches on the season. I think it's cheap. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a cheap tactic, but I do understand that like if you can't stop it, you can't stop it. So how I look at it is you gotta build your trenches up now. Now you're gonna need more Vita Veas in the D line. You're gonna need more Vince Wilfords. Like it's gonna go back to them old school 300-pound, 350-pound DTs that come in specifically for that. Like I need hogs. Literally, when that play comes, you're gonna see literally 4-5 350 pounders. Like literally 4 or 5 of them at the line at one time. They're gonna make a set unit just to stop that shit.
I mean, I don't think it's a cheap tactic though, because I mean they are the first ones kind of like they brought in a sense like some rugby ball into football, which I don't mind it because like I said, if everybody was able to do it, they would do it. So I mean, I don't have a problem with it being banned. I don't have a problem not being banned. So and I don't really care for it.
But then you won't let niggas like jump over the top like how Troy used to do. So the only reason why it'd be a little unfair because if you're gonna do it, then let me do something that ain't a normal football play. Like let me jump over the top like Troy used to do to come grab you. But I forgot what game it was where they was doing it and they kept trying to jump over the top. And
it was the Commanders game. Frankie Lou.
And they was like, if you keep doing it, you're gonna give him an automatic touchdown. Yeah. That shit corny. Like
it's not corny because he went offsides 5 times in a row. That's OD, bro.
Yeah, that's I ain't gonna 5 times is OD. 5 times.
5 times, bro. OD. 5? Not even 3? All right, like.
But it can get cheesy. I see what you're saying though earlier. It can get cheesy though. It can get cheesy in certain moments. But 5 is crazy.
Because they be trying to get 1 yard. When they tush push, like they be needing inches or 1 yard. Them niggas be getting 5 yards off the tush push, dog. You be like, come on, man, this shit unfair.
2-3 yards off that easily.
If you're an Eagles fan, you love it. But that shit is so automatic, dog. Like if you're an Eagles fan, you love it because you know, like if we get in the 3 yard line, we in the end zone.
Other teams be incorporating that in their offenses. It's not just the Eagles. Like it be a lot of teams now doing it for real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The only niggas who really doing successfully is y'all.
Nah, they don't. No, they don't.
It's y'all and the Bills. Y'all the only niggas who do it.
The Bills do some weird shit. Like it's not the tush push, but it's like a QB sneak, but they always go to the left. That shit weird. I just think.
Nah, but you remember Trent? They tried the actual tush push, and that nigga Josh Allen like got he kind of got like hit to where it was like they didn't want to do it again, bro. Like,
yeah, it was some weird shit that happened to him.
It was some weird shit that had happened to him, bro. So it's a lot of caveats to it working. I feel like I don't think it's just as ABC is you know how they talk about Philly like, bro, we could just fuck it. We could have the little Giants out here and just have them go up against an NFL team and do it. Like, nah, I don't think it's as elementary as that. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's. I don't know too many quarterbacks as strong as Jalen Hurts, bro. I think that's the real key to it.
His legs strong. Let's relax. His legs.
But that's everything. That's everything. That's everything. No early.
For 1 yard to get 1 yard.
Yeah,
that shit. Everything, bro.
That's everything, bro. Like,
but you know what? I think the reason why a lot of niggas hate it and think it's cheesy is because it's like y'all already so good. It's like, bro, just get a running back the ball. Y'all gonna probably get the end zone anyway. I think it's almost like one of them things where like, now these niggas got everything. It's like, all right, bro, you got the fine girl, you got the nice car, you live in a nice crib, you got money, and it's like, and you like you handsome. It's like it's too much, nigga. Like it's like how niggas hate in the club. Like, all right, this nigga, all right, bro. Like, and that's really what it became hate because like you got the D line, you got the O line, you got the running back, you got the receiver. So it's like, damn, and you got the tush push too, and you can get a quarterback to give you 12 to 15 touchdowns a year. It's like, bro, this shit's unfair. So I think the NFL is looking at it like the guys who went against it, like the coach and stuff, they looking at it almost on some KD to the Warriors type shit. Like, dog, we got to take something from these niggas, or it's gonna be a hard time for us for the next 3 to 5 years.
Bro, I mean, super teams gonna start really becoming a thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, for
These
real.
teams gonna start really stacking up, bro.
Especially if the Eagles run off 2 or 3 jumps, like what they just did, especially the way they clean the Chiefs up.
Yeah.
Man, people gonna start being like, all right now, all right.
It's gonna shake things up for real. I ain't gonna lie.
100%. Okay. Okay.
Nigga gonna start trying to hurt Jalen Hurts. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you right now, niggas gonna start trying to hurt that nigga when they can. I'm telling, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching. I'm an Ant fan, and the Thunder looked so good the first 2 games. I was like, they should just try to hurt Jalen. I mean, SCA. Just hurt him. Just hurt. Like I try to like do what he did the job. What Lou Dort did the job. Like that's how niggas gonna start feeling. Niggas gonna start being like, all right, Jalen Hurts. I'm gonna start late hitting you at the legs and all that shit, so you can't use that shit no more.
If Jalen Hurts gets another Super Bowl, it's over with.
Yeah, it's over. I ain't gonna lie. Another one.
Well, another one you think that end the tush push after 2 Super Bowls?
No, I'm talking about. I'm not. I'm not talking about just the tush push. I'm talking about the convos about Jalen Hurts is over with.
Yeah.
Hold up. But Trent, they can go on some real shit. They can go 3 Super Bowls in 4 years on some Cowboys in the 90s shit. I think the next 5 years they might get 3 of them things, but I don't think the conversation changed because
so you do understand if that happened, right?
No. But Trent, see, that's the problem. Trent, look at me in the eye, Trent. You got it. This is what niggas like me and you. We can't let niggas come along like MJ and just say whatever they want to say because we got to be like, all right, hold up now. We can't let. But you don't. I gotta tell these all the time. Again, y'all don't feel that way about Troy Aikman, and y'all don't feel that way about Trey Bradshaw.
Jalen Hurts is better than Troy Aikman.
For sure.
I'll probably put him at the same level as Troy Aikman.
So you tell me right now, if Jalen Hurts get 3 Super Bowls in the next 5 years, right? But he's still putting up 20 and 7 seasons, 18 and 5 seasons.
I mean,
he number one.
If he's putting up like 25 and like 8, and you still got 700 rushing yards with 10 plus touch push TDs, plus he gonna get you 4 or 5 just rushing on the ground, just period with himself.
And then if his playoffs performance keeps going
he's going to be in some nasty convos that I don't want to hear.
I don't want to hear it all.
He's going to be in them convos.
He is.
If Jalen Hurts go back to back, people saying he's the best quarterback in the league. Period.
Best.
And they're going to say that. They're going to say that. If he goes back to back, they're going to say he's either really
if he play Patrick Mahomes again.
Yeah, that's
and he's the only person that can beat him.
He's the only person that can beat him right now.
I don't even think if it's he has to play Mahomes again. Say
anybody really.
If he goes back to back, period, they're going to either be saying he's officially stamped as number 2, or they're going to be saying he's better than Mahomes. I'm telling you, that's what
he's going to be top 3 lock regardless of anything. For sure.
Well, I haven't
better than Mahomes conversation.
But I know
Jalen Hurts better than Mahomes is going to be great.
So what does that lead? What does that lead niggas like Lamar Jackson?
They're gonna be saying he's better than Lamar. They're gonna say he's better than Burrow. They're gonna say that.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas was already saying Daniels was better than Lamar after this past season, bro. So
he a better passer.
Man, they talking about overall better, bro. I heard niggas saying JD.
I think Jay Daniels the next, he the next one for real.
He could be.
He is.
Over CJ?
I just don't like how y'all first year, right? CJ go off, right? Cool.
Yeah.
We put him in all these talks. And then with JD is just like, okay, can we give that a little time? Let's see if the sophomore year he do the same thing. Is he gonna have top 7?
Because he had less than what your man with the Texans had. And on top of that,
rookie year?
That's not true.
That's not true. Last year, bro. I mean, that rookie year.
Well, let's do this. Let's go team for team. Who had better receivers?
You said for their first year,
They probably about
It was
even.
inconsistent.
Same
because
tier,
Tank was
they even.
injured.
Yeah, I'll probably say
They
same
even?
tier.
Even.
Because look who JD had. Scary
JD
Terry.
had Terry and Zach Ertz, and Zach Ertz started a
And
good
then,
year.
And who was his other receiver?
What's his name? CJ had Nico last year. He had Tank for like 10, 11 games. 11 games, something like that.
That already clears.
But Tank was in and out. He's in and out the lineup.
You know how hard it is to name the second receiver for the Commanders?
No, it's what's his name? De'Ami Brown.
Yeah, De'Ami Brown.
Man. And then, okay, let's go running back. Who got better running back?
From last
Austin
year?
Eckler had a good year. Austin Eckler
They had
had
Austin Eckler and B-Rob.
B-Rob
and
had
B-Rob.
and B-Rob.
They didn't have Joe Mixon the year before.
No, they had what's his name? They had
Tryhard. What they call him?
Oh yeah, Damian Pierce.
Damian Pierce. But he ran for 1,200. Then he 11.
I was gonna say that nigga was good.
Hell,
he ain't run for that.
That was the year before. That was the year before. The year before.
Singletary
His
too.
rookie year.
Singletary too.
He ran for like.
Hold on. So that wasn't his rookie year. Wasn't CJ rookie?
His rookie year was.
His rookie year before.
Yeah, it was the year before.
His rookie year was 2022.
They
had Devin Singletary as they started running back.
Yeah, you're right.
Singletary.
You're right.
Nah, I'll give you that then. Who got the better O-line?
I'll probably say it's Wash.
That's his O-line. This year they was trash, but last year they was whole. That nigga was nice last year before last.
That's why I said
his rookie year, bro. They were.
No, I ain't saying they O-line walk, but I'm saying it's the same tier. Like
same tier for sure.
They damn near got the same team.
Basically.
Y'all think so? Y'all think last year Commanders versus the 2023 Texans, the Commanders win, or it's a wash?
It'll be a good game.
It'll be a great game, bro. I think they're really evenly matched.
Because okay, you gonna say Nico, right? But at the same time, the Commanders got a slightly better defense.
You got Terry McLaurin.
Yeah, and Terry McLaurin.
And a slightly better defense.
Washington defense though.
Yeah, but once you put Stingley on Terry McLaurin, he don't exist no more. So now what?
I mean,
but his rookie year was Stingley. I mean, Stingley was nice his rookie.
Stingley been nice. This is rookie year. He been nice the whole time. And then hold up, and now we looking at Will Singletary and not Donnell Hunter because he wasn't there last year. The year before last, but Will Anderson, and then you got who was the DC they had last year? Cause they D line was all right the year before last.
It was somebody.
Did they have Big Reader?
No,
yeah, I think not Reader.
Yeah, DJ Reader was on the Bengals that year.
What is it, 2023 Texans?
Yeah.
And this is the biggest one for me. Who looked better as a quarterback? Be honest.
Bro, CJ rookie year was going crazy, bro.
Jay Daniels, that shit was so perfect.
No, it was JD. I'll go JD.
It was in the same room,
but it was same round.
Y'all can't judge a player in the first 3 years to like anoint him. So listen, what I'm saying.
I think JD so good. I want to pick the Commander slippers, nigga. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm going to games this year.
Check it out. You can't anoint a guy yet. He gotta do an encore. Mahomes has done the encore, so we know what you're getting with that guy. So we was having a conversation the last pod. It was like, okay, guys, when I was coming up, that was super elite. You talking about John Elway, Joe Montana, Dan Marino, even Warren Moon was like that. Randall Cunningham was like that. It was a plethora of guys at that elite level. I don't see the same ilk of accumulation of quarterbacks. I think
I ain't gonna lie to you, OG. Randall Cunningham was y'all mid. Like if Randall Cunningham played today, he'd be like Geno Smith. I ain't gonna
No.
Y'all over Randall Cunninham.
No. How old are you?
I'm 31.
Okay, so listen to me. He would not meet it. That motherfucker 6'5" with a cannon, could throw 90 yards. And he was All-American punter in college. He was very athletic. He was not mid. He was nowhere near mid. He could run and throw that ball.
Eagles Randall Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham was like that early. You can affect your.
But here's what I'm saying. You said the QB. Gotta stop doing. You gotta stop doing the. If the guy played. If the guy played today.
Come on. Hold on. Wait.
Some dudes gonna play. Huh?
Hold on, OG.
You said the QBs back then from the 80s and 90s are better than 2000s and up, basically?
Yeah, by
Hell
far.
no.
Yeah, you bugging out.
Hell no. This is not even close.
Listen, dog. Listen, let me explain
Hell
something
no.
to you. How are you saying hell no? Most of these guys can't read defenses, bro.
What are you talking about? Who?
What are you? I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
They couldn't read defense?
Name some guys. Name some guys back then that could read defenses better.
Oh, what do we hold? Time before we do this. Before we do this. What are we saying? Are we saying 80s and 90s quarterbacks versus 2000, 2010 quarterbacks? That we doing OG?
No, I think he's saying 2020.
You're not saying 2010 and 2000. We talking about right now.
Right now, so 2020.
So
we talking about the 2020.
Who the quarterbacks we compared now to?
Wait. So talking about if I'm comparing 2020.
Listen, because I don't want you to move the goalposts. Listen, young man. Hear me out. Listen what I'm saying.
Word.
I played 12 years of pro ball, right? I played D1. I'm a coach to this day, and I train athletes. A lot of them got D1 scholarships. Just because you have more physical attributes due to trainers, guys like us existing, don't make you better. I seen it. Listen, hold on. Because listen. You want a rebuttal. Listen what I'm saying, dog. So it don't matter about no 4.2, 4.3, 6.5. They still ain't putting numbers up against a pedestrian Jerry Rice. Nobody's ever gonna even come close to that 22,000 yards receiving. Nobody's gonna come close to them 200 touchdowns. And watch this. You know what 12 personnel is, right?
Yeah, I play tight end.
Okay, two running backs, one tight end. These dudes is putting up them numbers in that old ass basic offense. They throw the ball 70% of the time today. Way more than they did back then. So listen to what I'm saying. You got it, because every time a young person says these dudes, they always refer to the athletic or the physical attributes. That shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. Because if that was the case, Jerry Rice would have his records would have been got broke.
So let's do this, OG. Hold
on. Let
Trent get this question, and then you go early.
Well, it's not about the question. So because he said from right now, are you talking about just from this era, or are you talking about specifically right now? Because if I talk about 2020, if I can stop it from 2020 to 2025, we still have the better quarterbacks. And that's all.
From when?
I still have the elite. I still have the elite years of Tom Brady. I still have the elite years of Tom Brady.
No. You can't put Tom Brady in.
Yeah, you've been nasty, bro. You've been nasty.
So you can't put
so fine.
No.
Huh?
So, but here's the thing, though. He's talking about 80s and 90s. The 2020s.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about. Listen.
The 2020s.
Listen. We talking about the quarter. It's 2025. We ain't. You stop trying to pull guys that played in the 90s because they still was playing into your.
Tom Brady's a 2010s quarterback, just like Aaron.
What? What?
So then, well, wait a minute, because we got y'all. Let's single this, right? So are we saying just give me a time period, OG? Because I might be on your side, low key. You might be the cook. Give me a time period. Give me a time period. Give me.
Listen. I'm gonna make it easy for you.
15 to 25.
No, we ain't talking. No, we not doing this era shit. We're talking about today. The motherfuckers that's in the league today are not better than 80 to 2010.
Are you talking about just? Are you only
I'm talking about the quarterback play?
The
so you talking about
play.
So what quarterback? So we talking about
cool.
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson.
I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair to give you 2010. I think 80 to 2000 because Trent, if we go 80 to 2000, they better than the quarterbacks now, Trent. Yeah, they are.
But here's the
so you giving me hope. You giving me Don Marino. You giving me Joe Montana.
I'm taking them dudes over all these dudes.
You giving me Brett Favre because niggas forget how great Brett Favre was.
Come on. But when we having these conversations, we're not just talking about right now. People are talking about the 2010s era too, though. People always
say, bro, A-Rod and the boys.
You can put time out. So now, so you're trying to go back. Listen, so you want to go back 15 years and add. So if you do that, okay, listen. I'll let you do that. But you ain't getting Tom Brady. You ain't getting Drew Brees. Those guys don't.
Because Trent, why you can't do that? Although Tom Brady was great. Listen, why you can't do that?
He got drafted in the 90s. What are we talking about?
Drew Brees did not get drafted in the 90s. He got drafted in the early 2000s.
Tom Brady.
Drew Brees' best years come from
Drew Brees was in my draft. I know.
Drew Brees' best years come from the 2010s. So why does that matter?
Why are you going back? You moved the goalposts. Listen what I said. Listen what I said. Listen.
No, he's saying
you're doing a lot of talking and not listening.
2010.
I said right now.
2025. That's what he's saying.
We talking about right now. These guys are not better than those guys.
He said 80s and 90s.
So he's talking about the guys drafted. If he's talking about the guys drafted in 2010, you got Andrew Luck, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen,
Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck, we can go CJ Stroud,
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
And out of all them dudes, 3 of them probably could be compared to what I just said.
That's not even true. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn,
I'm not Trent.
I ain't gonna lie.
We're going 80s and 90s, Trent.
That's not even true.
Hear what he's saying. If
Yes,
we're
it's
going
very
80s
true.
and 90s, we talking about Jim Kelly. We talking about.
Don't
See, hold
start
up.
that.
We talking about
up
John
numbers.
Elway. We talking about Brett
I
Favre.
would've got that.
We talking about Joe Montana.
See,
We talking about Warm Moon.
Warren Moon.
He not, bro. Warren Moore not fucking with.
We talking about
He's in 2 Hall of Fame. He's in 2 Hall of Fame.
We talking about Peyton Manning.
War Moon was fine.
We talking about Peyton Manning.
Niggas, how you gonna say 80s and 90s?
How you telling Peyton Manning 80s and 90s?
You can't.
They had to be drafted between the 80s and 2000. He said 80s to 2000. That's what he said.
The 2000.
But 2000s, I think, bro.
Wait.
You not listening.
As long as he was drafted from the 80s and 2000s, he got that trend. He's taking that.
Wait,
here's that, bro.
Like
I feel
2000.
I feel like we should pick the prime years of who these quarterbacks were in their prime years instead of like when exactly they got drafted.
Okay, so
But it don't make, but it still don't make them our quarterbacks. That's still his era quarterbacks though.
Period.
It make him look better because he's saying a nigga that got drafted in 96 was killing 2010. That make him look better.
I mean, well, who was killing?
I see from
Who was killing? Tom Brady.
So
he got drafted in 99.
Bro.
But
the nigga Brady got going.
I'll give you.
You're moving the goalpost.
But that's his quarterback
Manning,
though, Trent. That ain't your quarterback.
That's fine. No,
Brady, Manning.
None of the dudes you're
Warren
talking about
Moon.
can fuck with Tom Brady. None of them. And they're better athletes.
Tom Brady in the era of
Tom Brady is
Because he didn't come in your era. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Listen. You're not listening. That's the problem. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
I'm in my early 20s.
What is? Give me a specific number.
Tom Brady.
22. He's not in your era. 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 Sorry, he's not your era. He's not your era.
But Trent,
he's not your era.
Trent, I know what you're trying to do, Trent. But Trent, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to be.
What I'm trying to do. It's not what I'm trying to do.
It's not.
Hit his peak. Tom Brady hit
He ain't hit his peak. He hit his peak before you was born. He hit his peak before you was born.
Not before he was born. Not before he was born.
Time out. Listen. Listen. Let me make this one point real quick. Y'all gotta stop yelling and screaming, no, and listen, dog. Listen. No. I'm gonna shut up and let you get it. But I'm 46. He got drafted before my draft. My draft was 2001. I'm 46. He's like 48. That's my era. That ain't your era, dog.
That's cool.
No, it's not. Stop it. Stop moving the goalposts. This is my point. When did he get drafted? You wasn't even born. He wasn't even born. You wasn't even born.
In his prime, we seen him.
But that don't make him. But Trent. Even with that, he literally said. That's what I'm saying, Trent. So he kind of looked right. He literally said he's giving us. And listen, it's a fair argument. He's saying 80 to 2000. Any quarterback drafted in that era in that time is it. Wait, hold on, Trent. And then ours is 2010 to 2025. So no, Tom Brady's not ours. He's not ours.
Okay, so even if they play the whole,
it don't move the goalpost.
It don't matter.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
Even if they play the whole 2010s, that don't matter.
I feel like
If you play the whole 2010s era, that don't matter early. Even your best work in your career.
Because you know why it don't matter, Trent? Because those are not the niggas. I'm gonna tell you why it don't matter. Because what he's saying is that Tom Brady comes from his era. If a nigga comes from 99 and cooking 2010, that's your uncle cooking. You didn't go to school with your uncle. Just because your uncle cooking in your time don't make him part of your class. I don't know this nigga. I didn't go to school with this nigga. I don't remember seeing this nigga. Like, I remember seeing Todd Gurley in high school. I remember seeing Brandon Ingram in high school. Like, them my niggas. I can't say that Vernon Davis is my nigga. Even though that's my cousin, I can't say Vernon Davis is my class because I didn't go to school with that nigga. That's what he's saying. He said these niggas he played in high school with. He went.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but this is my point though, because I can agree. That's my point because I can agree with what you're saying. That's my point. My point is that too is even though I didn't grow up in the same class as him, if I'm getting older and they're literally in their peak in their prime for a whole decade of where I grew up watching football.
When was you born? When was you born?
You're
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh,
Aaron Rodgers got.
It's not your era, dog.
You're not saying this is era though.
But you're missing. No. Listen.
Yo.
Listen. I'm responding to them.
You just said I could get it off.
I know. I'm just making a quick response to what he said. It's not his era. You wasn't even born when he got drafted. So what are we talking about?
Anyways, like my point is early.
How old was you when he threw for them 50
Aaron Rodgers got drafted.
Let him cook. OG, let him cook.
Aaron Rodgers got drafted in 2005. I was like damn near 3 years old. Aaron Rodgers didn't really get going for real till 2010. And that was right before niggas started, I think right before I was like first grade or whatever. The whole 2010s era, the whole 2010s, Aaron Rodgers has played his best play, period. And he got drafted in 2005, comes from the 2010s.
So then Trent, let's do this. Hold up. So let's do this then, Trent.
Aaron Rodgers as a 2000s quarterback.
Let's do this though, Trent.
All of his best years.
I didn't put Aaron
Let's
Rodgers
do this.
in that group.
Let's do this to make it fair.
1980 to 2000.
Well, it's not
let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Is it 2000?
Hold up.
That's not fair.
Let's be fair. Hold up. We're gonna be fair though. We're gonna be fair. Anybody drafted from 1980 to 2000 is. Anybody drafted from 2000 to 2020 is us.
Wait,
let's do that.
Oh, he's saying 2000 flat though. He's saying 2000 flat.
So
yes.
After 2000,
yes.
You saying 2000s?
Yes.
You saying
yes. Not 2010. Yes. He's saying 2000. So if a nigga wasn't drafted, any nigga drafted after 2000, it's not his. He's saying he ain't touching it. He let us have it.
Y'all could grab Vic and Drew Brees. That's fine.
All right.
Oh, that's fine.
They still clear us, bro. I'm be honest with you. They still clear us. They clear us, bro. They clear us.
I don't.
F dot.
He's fucking.
If he give you his best five versus our best five, we get washed, bro.
But here's the thing, though. That's pump your brakes.
Well, let's do it then. Let's do it. When you done, Trent, then let's do it.
So do your
all right, cool. So he getting. So I guess he getting Joe Montana.
I guess
Joe Montana, Tom Brady. You're done. Joe Montana, Tom Brady. You're done.
Oh, he getting Joe Montana.
I'm not
getting
done.
We gonna give you the hold on. Let's work on fast. This is clippable. This is clippable. We just going top five.
Yeah.
We going Joe Montana.
We
going Tom Brady. We going Brett Favre. I'm talking about the greats.
Dan Marino. No Super Bowls, but
Dan Marino. We go Dan Marino.
John Elway.
And John Elway. That's his top five.
Oh, y'all cooked.
Okay,
Patrick Mahomes.
Wait. No. Let's take one off. Get rid of who do we put at the fourth slot? Get rid of
Dan Marino.
Get rid of Dan Marino and go Peyton Manning.
Oh, you're done.
I mean, I guess I can.
So
yeah, that's how we cook. That's unfair. We cook, bro. Yeah, 2000.
No, hold on. Because Patrick Mahomes is already in the same tier with what's his name?
Okay, cool. We got Pat.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers is in the same tier with all.
Okay, we got A-Rod. No, listen. Don't argue that. Just name our guys. We got A-Rod. We need 3 more to compete, nigga. We got to get 3 more.
Okay, so okay. Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Damn, you want to name some? Just because we got 2 more?
I was gonna say you got Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson.
No, Bam. We need the best of the best. No offense.
So from the best of the best. Okay, so look. So,
but during that time, Andrew Luck, Russell Wilson, and RG3 rival.
Bama, we need Bama. We need the best of the best, dog. You giving me role players, damn it.
Look, Patrick Mahomes,
Pat, A-Rod,
Lamar Jackson. I'll probably say
Drew Brees. Give us Drew. We're gonna need him.
Drew Brees, and then probably the 5th one. You can either go with Josh Allen's of the world. You can go.
Eli. No, not Eli.
Ben Roethlisberger most likely.
No, but name them. Name the 5. We have to name our 5.
Okay, I named you 4. I said the 5th spot I can go with Josh Allen. I can either choose.
You're already
Josh Allen.
Well, give me who?
I'll say matter of fact because I think Josh Allen is better than Big Ben, even though Big Ben play long whatever already. I'm gonna say Josh Allen.
All right, so listen, let's go toe for toe. We go toe for toe.
We're talking about who the better player is.
Are we talking about a skill? Like what is this?
What's the basis of
we talking about everything. We talking about
everything.
Like quarterback for quarterback. Like so okay. He got off the rip. He got Tom Brady and Joe Montana. So we got our top two.
Joe Montana's not better than
A-Rod and Pat.
Joe Montana's not better than Patrick Mahomes nor Aaron Rodgers.
No, it's cool, but it's cool. Okay, let's do it. We do Pat. Let's do it. We doing a gauntlet, right? All right. So Pat got to fight. Pat got to go against Tom Brady. He getting washed. I mean, he get washed. He's not getting washed. We get real sensitive about that, but he's losing. We win round 2. A-Rod versus Joe Montana. I do believe.
We win round 2.
No, A-Rod.
I said we win round 2.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, his third quarterback is who again? Peyton Manning. Peyton number 3. Peyton versus who our third quarterback?
Nah, you can have Peyton. That's
Cook. He cooked.
That's fine.
His fourth quarterback is Brett Favre. Brett Favre versus who?
Brett Favre versus Lamar. I'm going Lamar.
Come on, we gotta be for real. So I don't think niggas know in 90s Brett Favre looked like 3 MVPs back to back.
Wait.
I ain't gonna lie.
Brett Favre better than Lamar is insane.
Hey, I will say though, Brett Favre used to throw the piss rockets. I ain't gonna lie. Brett Favre.
Oh, wait a minute, Bama. You don't think Brett Favre? You don't think Brett Favre better than Lamar?
Yes, he is. Yes,
Hey,
so once again, y'all going off stuff that don't matter. We going against accomplishments and what he did. Not no if was a fifth. If you got 1 minute left in the game, listen, bro. Hold on. How many Super Bowls Lamar got right now?
You said what?
His career.
How many Super Bowls do we got?
0. But don't mean what's his name? He
got No. You listen, young man. Listen.
I already listened, bro. I answered your question, gang.
No, you know. Okay, so all right.
Said 0.
Okay, who's your last quarterback? Because John Elway is watching.
No, John
ain't watching shit. What are you talking about?
Dude, what are you wasn't born? Hey, young man, lace your boy for me.
John Elway not watching a damn thing.
You are on drugs.
All right, so this is what we doing though. But Trent, because you Trent, hear what I'm saying though, Trent, because you can't go quarterback. So we do this like this, right? And they have the equal type of teams, right? So they both got top 5 defenses, top 5 offenses, and whatever running back. Like we talking about the exact same team, and then now it's just a quarterback. If it's for one game, nigga, John Elway beats Josh Allen, bro.
Dante Moore,
he's one of the most clutch quarterbacks of all time, bro.
I don't agree on this thing. I don't agree with that.
Y'all need to go do your homework.
John Elway beat him, bro. It ain't about a whole lot. That's really a really close one. She makes like it's a lot. It's a close one.
That's not an easy decision, bro. That's a close ass matchup.
It's a close matchup, but I think he wins. He edges it out.
I don't think so. I don't think
easy.
so.
Like
Elway. We talking about who's the better player? You might say these players are greater. That's why you say better and greater. If we start saying the word better, we gotta start pumping niggas' brakes, bro.
But Trent, here's
what
1
they've
through
done.
5
You gotta go on what they've done. He's going on some different.
What they done.
You're going. Listen, hold on. He's going back to athletic attributes. What did I preface?
What they done? You have Dan Marino in them. You just named Dan Marino, who ain't win shit. But you went off his skill and quarterback ability. That's why he had a.
You need to go watch some highlights. 22-year-old.
What are you talking about? Dan Marino ain't winning a goddamn thing, bro. He didn't win nothing.
22. So I'm not even gonna argue the point.
But even with that though, but even Trent, even with that, we got Dan Marino out of there. Brett Favre, Tom Brady,
not beating the last 5.
Brett Favre, Tom Brady, Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, and John Elway.
I'm not gonna lie though.
That's it, bro. Come on.
Early. Hold on. Here's the thing though. The whole topic with the BAM that we've done with the 80s and 90s, I'm like, we switched the whole gift of the comp. Like, if y'all want to have like the quarterback shit, I don't have a problem with it. I would lean towards a little bit my side, but if y'all want to say yours better,
but hold on. So look, this is how we can make this thing fun.
Hold on. You got a graphic, Bama? What Trent say? Let Trent finish this and then go early.
That's not what we arguing. The main argument that me and you be having and I'll be having about the older people versus us, it's making it seem like the 80s and 90s is better than what we got it from the 2010s era, 2000 to now. I feel like that's bullshit. That's what I'm saying.
What I want to do is this to make it fun, and I hope you got a graphic, Trent, you can pull up, we can see it, because if we do top 5 each position, we can really see who whacks who and everything.
Yeah,
so we lost the quarterbacks. Now we can start doing running backs, receivers, tight ends, and we can have some fun.
We talking about each position is different. Now each position is different.
This is what I'm saying. That's how you do it, though. If we said 80s and 90s, we giving you top 5. What we just did with the quarterback, let's do that for every position. Linebackers, D-line, corners, safeties. Let's do that.
It's not about the top. Excuse me.
But we gonna win though, Trent. We will win, Trent. We will win.
It's not about the top of the top of what I like. My whole point is that it's about the floor and who has the better overall players as a whole. Because to me personally, when you look at the top 5 quarterbacks ever, you're gonna look at the modern day quarterbacks. Period.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. No, you're not. But Trent, who your top 5 right now?
No.
Who your top 5?
We're talking about the modern. Tom Brady, Patrick. Well, he's in the top 5. Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers. You might sneak Joe Montana.
So the modern.
Hold up, sneak Trent. Sneak him in there, Trent. Oh,
who's that?
He was leading the best quarterback until Tom Brady came along.
Can I say something? Modern day quarterback includes the 90s. The modern day quarterback still includes the 90s. It does.
Oh, that was 30 years ago.
Why are y'all listening?
You know what? Brett Favre.
You keep saying who? You keep none of the quarterbacks you talking about ain't deep.
Not in the top 5.
He top 10 though.
He's top 10.
Yeah, of course he's top 10. Yeah, top 10 quarterback, of course. He's not top 5 though.
I said the top.
But top 5. But Trent, top 5.
The best 5 quarterbacks to ever play the game today. Majority of them come from the modern era. Period.
Oh, what?
Period. Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes.
But that's not
Tom Brady ain't your era.
Tom Brady not us though, Trent. I don't know why you keep saying that.
He played in the modern.
He played as many years as you've been living. He's played as many years as you've been living. That's not your QB.
Nigga, what?
That's not
he's playing.
Y'all trying to go back and forth. I'm trying to be the medium.
I'm done.
I'm being the medium. The medium is this though, Trent.
You talking about
the medium? Trent. The medium is this, Trent. He was just so good. He played for so long. That don't make him ours. That's like fans. I'm for real. That's like this, right? I'm gonna give you an example, right? Kareem played to like 89, right? Don't no nigga born in the 90s and 80s will tell you Kareem is theirs. Kareem really is 60, 70 center.
That's different. You know why?
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It is different. You know why I say it's different? Because you can say in the 80s, Kareem's play dropped off when he got older. That's what you can say. Tom Brady from 2007, 2006 to 2020.
Before a young man, he's won multiple Super Bowls before then. So you keep moving shit. He's won. He was winning.
In his prime.
It don't matter. He's not yours. Stop claiming it.
2003 Tom Brady.
No, I don't want to hear what
he's not ours though, Trent. He's not ours. Trent, we got Pat Mahomes. Trent, he's not really ours though.
But bro, we gotta be honest. Like Pete, bro.
Talk about Tom Brady when Tom Brady wasn't even Tom Brady yet.
Yeah.
Nah, but Trent,
he's not ours though, Trent.
This is I see what Dante's saying because like with us and our generation, right? You know how you can go back and we can remember Patrick Mahomes in high school. We can remember the game. We can recall exactly where we was when he played against Baker Mayfield, right? That's the same shit for Dante. Like they can remember like in high school what Brady was doing, like what he did, like all the way up. So it's more so that's literally their era of QB.
Like I'm gonna give you a prime example, right, Trent? We on a football team, right? This is what I mean. Hold on, Trent. We on a football team, right? I'm 31. You 22, right? We on a football team, right? We on a football team, right? NFL team right now. If Tom Brady is our quarterback, bro, that's OG. We not looking at him like how we look at motherfucking Patrick Mahomes and them niggas that like, oh, I remember you in high school, nigga. I remember you in Pop 1. Like, you might like you with me. Pop Tom like the OG that still just play. We look at him that way. We don't look at him like he one of us. He not one of us. He OG. He OG.
I still wholeheartedly.
You get what I'm saying, Bama?
I get what you're saying, though. I do get what you're saying. It's
like,
hard.
He's not ours.
But those guys, it's hard. He not ours, but at the same time, it's like, bro, his peak was in our era at the same time, bro. When he became Tom Brady, he was.
That's all you saying.
But that make him look better because again, because he came from.
But here's the thing, though. what made Tom Brady the GOAT literally happened in the 2010s.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
That's what made him the GOAT was literally in the 2010s.
But with that, if you
his
break that
legacy
down though,
had
Trent,
started somewhere
what that
else.
basically means is niggas that
His
was
legacy-
what that means is niggas that come from his cloth was able to last that long and whoop on us. That's what it kind of means.
John Elway, you on crack.
Of course,
John Elway went game. John Elway
Of
single-handedly
course I am.
marched in 90 yards.
John Elway hybrid or better. Literally is. So I don't know what the fuck
Multiple Super Bowls. But see, this is what the young generation
I'm not gonna lie. Just
They
because
go,
you win,
they go on
just
fifth
because
plus
you
a
win
fifth.
2 Super
That
Bowls,
was somebody accomplished. You got to go with what they accomplished. The only person in your era that's done something is Patrick Mahomes.
Come on. Here's the problem, though. Hold on. Number one, just because you win 2 Super Bowls, just because you win Super Bowls in general, do not make you better. Especially winning 2 Super Bowls.
Okay, take the Super Bowls out.
I'm not done. Because you keep
Bring
especially off the especially off the backbone of your last 2 years of your career with Terrell Davis and the boys. Stop it.
Stop it.
I ain't gonna lie, Trent. I think you trying to fight a battle, Trent. You don't need to fight.
He ain't gonna win. You're not
bro.
gonna
Listen what I'm saying though, Trent. Listen what I'm saying. It's okay to take the L in quarterbacks, bro. We got so many other positions. We did this shit for real, and we did their best because our best. We beat them out, Trent. Let's just take this one L. You don't want to fuck. You like, nah, Tom, my nigga. He not your nigga though, and we ain't gotta fight that.
Early, you're not hearing me. He brought up John
I don't
Elway.
think Trent not
already
really
say it. If you want to
John Elway,
if you want to use that, if you want to use that line and stint to where you include Brady and Payton, cool. I have no issue with that, bro.
What statement? How you not gonna talk? See, here's the crazy part.
Talking about, bro?
Oh no. I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. You keep saying that. I'm gonna tell you.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
If you listen.
Okay.
So how many NFL guys you been around?
I mean, NFL. My dad's a coach's kid, so I've been.
His father coach for the Bucks.
Been around some OGs, right? Right. Okay. So I spent a week with Darryl Green. I spent multiple weeks with Rod Woodson. Both of them dudes in the Hall of Fame. I coached on the staff. I coached with them. So, and I played. So I know for a fact, there's no way them 2 plus Dion, they strapping damn near anything. And Charles Woodson is from my era, so it's Champ Beck. So here.
But let's hold up though. But Trent, let's have some fun. I'm not negating. Let's do band for band though. Let's do band for band.
I'm not negating. There's some good players, but here's where my problem comes in with these young motherfuckers. You too quick. Listen, you too quick to anoint. We need to see your body of work. You ain't won no Super. Listen. This here.
But that's unfair though, Dante, because you're giving us the time where a lot of your guys.
No. Listen. You could take. Listen. You could take Josh Allen. Only been in the league a handful of years. You take his best versus any one of them dudes that's in. They all in the Hall of Fame, and take their best. And here's the whopper. You're going against a fucking 3 yards in a cloud of dust offense most of the time back then, and they putting up them numbers. That's what's crazy. It's an aired out throw. It's a passer league. Can you stop and let me finish? It's called common sense. You throw the ball 70% of the time, and you're still not gonna get them numbers. That's what's amazing. That's what's fucking amazing. And the rules. Hold on.
John Elway numbers is not.
And the rules were more. Listen, the rules favor the offense way more now today too.
But who are you talking? Okay.
Who? I told you.
No, now
you are putting Josh Allen in the same caliber.
Now you need to listen. Now you need to listen.
Now we're talking about John Elway versus Josh Allen. All right, cool.
So, but he's talking about John Elway. John Elway's numbers aren't crazy at all.
Pull them up, Bam. Pull them up, Bam.
They not OG. They not.
No. We got how many Super Bowls he got? How many Super Bowls he got?
He got two, but that would be nasty.
He went back to back.
He went OG, because I can play both sides. I can play both sides. He went back to back at the end of his career.
This too much talking. So you tell me, listen. Tell me where how many Super Bowls Josh Allen got?
Why we keep bringing up?
But you being nasty. You being nasty.
We play the game.
Being nasty. I don't want to start doing that because now you. What you're saying is that
no, because you're acting like John Elway wasn't a reason. Can I say something?
What you saying?
No, you're acting like John Elway wasn't a major reason. Don't give me no Terrell Davis. Yes, he was a good running back, but John Elway. Man, stop it. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this.
The team that John Elway had when he went back to back. Those
Can I
were
ask you
golden
this?
teams, OG. You being unfair.
Everybody who played for Denver went crazy. Mike Anderson, who I played against in college, Clinton Portis, all of them went crazy. So what are you saying? Do the Broncos win the Super Bowl with Elvis Gerback and Terrell Davis? Fuck no. Now, answer that.
Clinton Portis didn't play for the John Elway Broncos.
It don't matter. It's the same offensive line blocking scheme, sir. Sir. Every back that played for them went crazy. Damn, what you talking about? Here y'all go, moving the goddamn goalposts.
Let's get one thing clear. Nobody's negating John Elway as a quarterback. John Elway is still a hell of a quarterback. Let's not get that twisted. Let's not get that twisted.
Just like
he ain't top five. He ain't top five no more.
Just like
he
how Jalen Hurts is still a great quarterback.
Oh my God.
In the playoffs, why the Eagles went to the Super Bowl is because of Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley is not on that team. They ain't winning.
Not done.
They ain't winning shit without Saquon Barkley.
But we know that though.
You're not done. You're beating the ball. You're not done. The main reason why the Broncos went to the Super Bowls and won because Terrell Davis hitting the playoffs and just in general was insane. So
you got it. Yeah, okay.
But hold on,
you weren't even born, but I'm
y'all want to argue. Let's state the facts. Y'all want to argue. This could be a better conversation. Let's state the facts. And we're being fair.
So the Cowboys won. The Cowboys won all their Super Bowls because of Emmitt Smith, right?
Majority team. Yes.
What he's saying, but Dante, what he's saying is this though. You're being unfair because you're saying Josh Allen won a Super Bowl yet. By the time John Elway won the Super Bowls, Josh Allen can play 8 more years. Wait though. I'll help you out, Trent. By the time Josh Allen gets to the age limit that John Elway win a Super Bowl, he could play like 8 more years. So you're being unfair. Why? Because at Josh Allen's age, we can say John Elway win shit.
John did it.
Why are we bringing up Super Bowls?
But we can say John Elway win shit at Josh Allen's age.
But y'all trying to act like John Elway wasn't a fucking superstar quarterback.
I didn't say that.
Nobody's saying that.
Now you're not listening.
Nobody said that.
You're not listening.
What we're saying is this: when we have the conversation about Josh Allen and John Elway, what we're saying is that what Josh Allen is projected to do, he's on pace to be better than John.
On projections. He can blow his knee out tomorrow.
I'm not projecting the damn thing.
Okay, so only person
I can say is Mahomes.
What he's talking.
None of them other dudes is in that tier.
But it took, but most of the dudes you naming had to take a long time to get a bowl.
Listen, no,
so you can't just bring a bowl up. That's not fair. Give my nigga 10 years soon. We'll see.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's like saying, never mind. I ain't gonna go there. Y'all have it. Go ahead.
Because what you saying is this: the only niggas that I'm giving you that fortitude to is that Tom got it early, Joe Montana got it early. I'll say Peyton got it early because he did win one in 06, and that was 6, 7 years later, so that wasn't that far away. But our dudes are literally in their 5th, 6th, 7th year. So what we're saying is this:
I don't
only
care.
A couple of years.
Go at the year shit, okay?
But if we hope, but Dante, the only reason I'm saying that is because you keep bringing up Super Bowls. That's not fair.
Just because you win don't make you better, bro.
And y'all stop. This is why I say that, right? I'm not bringing up guys who just managed a football team and won a Super Bowl. We talking about a dude that literally put Denver on his back.
But by the time Dante, I will admit them first 10 years, John Elway was literally the Denver team. But when he finally won it, it's because they stockpiled that nigga with talent.
What?
You being unfair, bro.
He
had Ron Smith, he had Shannon Sharp, he had Terrell Davis.
John Allen ain't in the fucking same galaxy as John Elway.
Literally,
stop
it.
Stop it.
Your only argument is Super Bowls.
And it's not a bad thing.
That's not my only argument. Okay, you got a minute left.
That might be the worst version of John Elway, though, Dante, when he won the Super Bowl. That's the worst version of John Elway. That's the worst version of him.
Tom Brady won the Super Bowl with the Tampa Bay is his worst version.
No, after his 7th one. After his 7th one.
Because his best version, he didn't win. Youngster, you wasn't born yet, probably, or you was 3 years old.
Now his best
version was with that Randy Moss.
His best version
was Randy Moss.
That's unfair.
No, his best version, he didn't win the Super Bowl. His best version was with Randy Moss. 50 touchdowns.
But that's 1 year, though. We talking about prime. We talking about just 1 year. Prime.
Hold on, talking about what year was that we won a Super Bowl?
Who? You talking about who?
Tom Brady.
What year?
The Falcons won?
The Falcons one was like 13.
Hey,
was it 2021? No, I'm talking about with the Bucks.
When we do these
21.
podcasts, get another person that's old enough. Get another older person.
Bro, the whole old thing, like that shit is just.
I got you. I got you. But no, I'm just trying to see. I'm trying to see what year Tom won Super Bowl.
I hate the whole head shit. Like nigga, we can go back and watch them niggas play. It's not hard to go back and watch old niggas play.
And he's saying this, my dad.
Don't go back and watch older niggas play.
You don't know. Look, I get you. You don't know who I am. That's fine. That's cool. But niggas is literally in the NFL world, been in the NFL world since I came out of birth. So you trying to use that age argument? I could give a flying fuck, to be honest. That shit is
you could. The reason why I'm saying the age argument because you sound like the rest of them that talk stupid.
No,
you just said, listen. Guess what? Listen, because you keep yelling and talking. I'm gonna ask you this: you could go on Twitter right now, and you do a poll, and you say right now, because this how the argument. My man with the ski mask. What's your name again, dog?
Earl.
Okay, look. So watch this. You could what I said. You to move the goalposts. We talking about right now the group of guys that your era 2025 today because you 22 fucking years old. So you go do a Twitter poll and you ask the football world right now because this is what you're saying. Right now, Josh Allen is better than a John Elway. You are on fentanyl.
They're gonna say John Elway.
They gonna say John Elway all day.
There's a lot of dumb people in this world on Twitter. Hey, hold on, too.
I guess.
This conversation, right?
I guess. Okay, so since your dad a coach, go ask your daddy.
Okay, and he thinks Josh Allen.
He ain't gonna say Josh Allen.
He thinks Josh Allen. I've already asked him that question. He thinks Josh Allen.
Okay.
He thinks that.
Could be.
No, it's no could be. How you gonna tell me what my dad said?
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so guess what? Do what I asked you. You already know the answer.
Brady 3 years.
Time out. Is he doing it? Hold on. So early, when we having this conversation, because we can have fun. Are we only doing top 5 or are we doing 10-2?
You saying top 10?
What you're trying to do? You trying to claim Tom Brady and you wasn't born when he was drafted.
Are we only doing? Let's have fun. Are we only doing the top 5 early or top 10?
Only reason why I don't want to go top. Only reason why I don't want to go top 10. Only reason why I don't want to go top 10 is because it starts to stretch out. Oh, wait. Listen though, the only reason I don't want to go top 10 because it stretch out too far, and I don't want to think of 5 more names we doing. Why I say top 5? Because but Trent, we can beat him with top 5. You don't have to go top 10.
No, I know you, but the point is what I'm saying, from especially the skill groups outside of the running backs, for example, for quarterbacks. You want to say top 5? Do they compete? You want to say they win? Fine. You go to 6 through 10? Oh, that's us easily. For sure. And that's why overall
I can name 10.
I dare you. Okay. If we match
here's another one for you. When we listen. When I said Warren, listen. When I said Warren Moon, he's in two Hall of Fame. Period. What is you talking about?
Warren Moon is not better than Russell Wilson. Come on, NFL. You want to talk about NFL?
I'm done.
No. You want to talk about NFL? We're not talking about how did Warren Moon get hold in his early years? They didn't allow him in the league. Yes, wholeheartedly.
You keep talking. Why you keep moving the goalpost? We talking about career. He's in 2 Hall of Fames, bro.
NFL career.
He's in 2 Hall of Fames.
He's not better than Russell Wilson.
But Russell Wilson be a Hall of Famer.
He's not.
Russell Wilson gonna be a Hall of Famer.
He's not better than Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson gonna be at least a 3-ballot Hall of Famer. He'll get in his first 3 or 4.
He ain't getting in the first one.
Warren Moon wasn't the first one.
Warren Moon's in 2 Hall of Fame.
Bro.
No, but that's cool. That's
okay. So no. Bam. Google career stats of Russell Wilson.
Warren Moon, how almost has more interception than
No, here we go. No, because I'm making it simple. Because I saw the shit with my 2 eyes. You didn't.
But Dante. When we start going to Warren Moon numbers, and no, like Russell Wilson was literally a nigga would give you 34 TDs, 8 picks. Like Warren Moon got a lot of 35 and 21.
He got a lot of yards. He got a lot of yards.
So Dante, what you like better, Dante? Keep it real. You want yards or TDs?
I'm getting both.
Nigga, let's go bad for bad then. Let's go back compare.
All right, so look, hold on, wait. 1 second. This Russell,
but you know, but Bama, you can do the NFL. You can do the compare on Pro Football. Remember that. Go to compare, Bama. Go to compare on Pro Football. You can compare them. You compare them. It's down at the bottom.
You said Ben. You said Ben.
Do the compare.
Ben is better than Warren Moon. We talking about NFL wise. Yes, he is. Warren Moon didn't do shit in the NFL. He didn't do a damn thing.
But he in the Hall of Fame. I'm done.
You talk about accomplishments.
Oh, compare.
What did Warren Moon do? Since you want to talk about accomplishments, what did he do?
All right, so they got him right here. Here it is, right here. So it's I'll read it.
Yeah, he's a stats guy, right? Let's read the stats.
So games 199 to 208. That's okay.
Better winning record. Better winning record.
Okay.
Better completion percentage.
Yeah.
He got him by a couple yards, but mind you,
yards.
he got 9 more games. I only got 300 more yards.
Passing yards, he got 3K more.
He got him by 60 touchdowns.
Yeah,
he got 120 less interceptions. That's why I said, Trent, you don't have to argue, Trent.
No,
you ain't got to do all that.
Early. It goes to
rush.
You're not hearing me.
Rush attempts, rush yards.
Got more Pro Bowls. Same amount of All-Pros.
Russell Wilson's
Hall
in the
of
top
Fame.
Quarterback. This is what I'm saying.
Hall of Fame. 9 Pro Bowls. All Pro once.
Look,
AP Offensive Player of the Year.
Russell Wilson better than him. But I knew that, though, Trent. I said, but Trent, you be trying to yell it out.
Well, I ain't
let's do the quarterback compare.
But I'm just saying.
You be trying to yell it out.
But look, he got an Offensive Player
of the Year. Don't yell it out with him. We got that's cooked. I got 60 more touchdowns. I played 9 less games. I only got 300 more less yards than you. You threw 100 more picks than me.
You're not hearing him. He said 60-10. He said 60-10.
You're not hearing me. But this is why I said, when you go to the top 5, you want to say the top 5 that his side is better? Cool. When you start talking about the overall, which is going to my point, I made my video 2 weeks ago. Overall, you go through that 6-10ish. You saw how you name Warren Moon? Get the fuck out of here.
We ain't talking about no overall. We talking about top 5. You ain't winning like 5. Discussion over. Top 5.
We were just talking about 6.
Yeah, because you only can name top 5. You can't go top 10.
But why I need to go past that? I can name top 5 players better than yours. Or top 5 better than your top 5.
Hold on. When you talk about guys in the era, how good they are. If you can only name 5, that means it's a dip off after.
I can name 10. Dan Marino is better than all the dudes you named.
You just named
one. Bam. Hey, who just pulled up the stats? Go look at Dan. He never won a Super Bowl, by the way. Go pull up Dan Marino's stats.
Hey, look, here's the thing, OG. Hold up, wait. Because I want to say this. Here's the thing. What he don't know, Trent, is that we done looked at these niggas. They not what you think. OG. Dante, it getting a little nasty. Dante, I promise you, it get nasty.
He keep talking that talk, right? Cool, let's go.
Always talk that talk. You talking
about who's our quarterback? He said Dan Marino. Okay, he said Dan Marino. Because we have the yellow. We ain't got to do that. We can have a similar conversation. Who we going against Dan Marino? Number 7.
That's my point. So listen, time out. The rule is way different now. Can't even touch a quarterback.
No, you can.
Who y'all want to compare him to though?
Got to factor that variable.
Just compare him.
Okay, here's the thing, though, right?
Factor that variable in there.
Just compare him. Bring a quarterback up.
Who you want to compare him to?
Throw the ball. It was only 3 run and shoot teams back in the day. You throw the ball 70% of the time.
So early when he named his top 5, did he not say Dan Marino or he wasn't?
No, he said Dan Marino. He said John. Hold on. He said John. So we got Joe Montana, John Elway. He had Brady, Brett Favre, and then Tom Brady, and then Peyton. That was his top 5.
Okay, so I go 6. I'm taking Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Dan Marino, Brett Favre, John Elway, and Peyton Manning. That's 6 right there.
So you don't got another person you want to name? Like 6-10? Or you only do 6?
That's 6 skill. Whoever.
But Trent. I'm be real with you, and I'm literally on side. That's our era. You trying to Trent? It looked like Trent. It looked like you know what you sound like, right, Trent? Now, as I said, we don't have to go 10. Why? Because Trent, it would sound like it's like the nigga who like best 2 out of 3, best 3 out of 5. That's like we ain't got to do that, Trent. Let's just go top 5 to 6. And then every position, and let's see who wins when it comes at the end of it. So he got quarterback. That's cool. Let's go running backs.
Running backs is running backs is 2000s got it. Running backs 2000s got it.
Are you?
So let's just do it. Who your 6, Dante? You gonna go Barry?
Walter.
It's Walter. Walter.
What?
Oh no! I ain't. Dante, see, look. Dante, here's the thing. I am playing ski mask nigga is playing. I'm playing the ref nigga. I'm not playing a nigga some shit. Well, only I said Walter because Walter was. I think Walter was the 70s, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, I think he was.
Late 70s, early 80s.
I will give it to you. We'll give him to you. So let's go. Walter Barry.
Tell me, I watched him.
I got you. I got Dante. You don't. Dante. I'm not the fusser.
No. I know. Hey, I was born.
All right, so we going Don. So we going Walter. We going Barry. We're going Emmett.
No, Emmett wouldn't even be in my top 5.
Okay, then who your other three?
Okay.
Walter.
I'm going Sweet, Barry, OJ, Jim Brown.
No, can't give you OJ. Can't give you OJ.
Why?
Because that's 60 to 70. I can't give you that one.
70s.
Yeah, I can't give you that. Yeah, give me that one.
I go Eric Dickerson.
Okay. Eric, ED. You gotta go Emmett, bro. You being nasty if you don't go Emmett.
No, I don't.
Okay, then who your other two?
You know who I would take? That might be Eric though. He's too young.
Damn, you gotta put this down so we can see it though. We need a chart though. Can you get a chart?
LaDainian is my era. I played against him in college.
That ain't your era. LaDainian was drafted in 2000 and what?
He was my draft. 01.
He was in.
So we can't give you that. We already said 2000. Here we go, Dante. We being fair. So you got three.
That's my era.
You got
Dante.
Dante.
That's my era.
That's Dante. But we literally said 2000, 2020.
No, that was for the court. I'm saying so this personal. I'm naming dudes I played against.
Well, we just saying 80s to 2000s. Let's be fair. Let's keep it the same, because that way.
Keep it with the quarterbacks. How you gonna keep it with the quarterbacks?
2001.
You said just to keep it with the quarterbacks?
I was saying Dante. We was trying to keep it in the same criteria as the quarterback.
Yeah, come on, let's be fair, Dante. Because let's be fair. You got three goats, nigga. Give me two more. You got three fucking goats. You go Terrell Davis. You go Emmitt Smith.
This is what I'm saying. I was as a kid.
Marshall Faulk. That's your era. Marshall Faulk.
Oh yeah, Marshall Faulk. Yeah, that's another one.
Faulk is my era.
Okay. And then who your fifth? You don't want to go Emmitt? Why y'all hate Emmitt so bad?
I don't hate him. I'm just not. He's an all-time great. He's not my guy. If I was a GM, there's 15 other guys. I think if I was in Dallas, that I would take before him.
Do you want TD? Who you want your fifth spot then?
Probably it'll have to be somebody like Adrian James.
Oh yeah.
He's my era, but nah.
Yeah, he want that 5 to be solid. I ain't mad at you. You got 4 goats, nigga.
So some of y'all know ball. Freddie Taylor was a motherfucker.
You want to go Fred Taylor? Do you want to go him as your fifth? Yeah, it better be good. When we coming like a motherfucker.
Corey Dillon was.
So it better be good. You got 4 niggas that's fire, nigga. Give me one more.
So you gave him LT? Sano?
No, we not getting it. He not getting
it. Is Earl Campbell? Is
that's older than me.
That's older.
Okay, what you want, Thurman Thomas? Who you want? Because that fits by.
I ain't gonna take Thurman. Thurman was nice though in Buffalo.
Over Emmett? All right, what's going on right now?
It don't matter.
Why I gotta be high?
You right. Thurman. Cool. That's his 5. What's our 5, Trent? Come on now.
It was AP, LT, Saquon Barkley.
No, Trent. I'm not putting Saquon in there yet. Come on, bro.
See what I'm saying?
So many more better guys.
Anoint them.
What about Derrick Henry? What about Derrick Henry?
That's what I'm saying. Derrick almost over with.
How you just say if you
can't take CJ 2K?
Chris Johnson
name him? No. Not top 5. Y'all being weird. Stop being weird.
All right, so top 5.
So name the top 5.
All right, here we go.
Derrick Henry.
About to win running backs.
Come on, say the name.
He is the best. It's the most fire one.
Because look, you said LT
out of all
2001. So
no, LT.
I thought we were just talking about like from the
2000s. So listen. 2000s to 2020s. So we have LT, AP. We go Derrick Henry. I'm going Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson's my guy. He's not top 5 though.
Nah, he's not top 5.
Okay, then who are the other 2?
I'll probably say that era, you probably can get away with.
We can go.
Hey, hold on, time out. How you going to say? Time out. How are we cool saying CJ 2K, who career was short, but not say Saquon Barkley?
I didn't say I don't want one of them niggas in there. I want niggas who I want better than that. I ain't gonna lie. Saquon is we know he's nice, but Trent, that's too soon. Give me somebody.
So Ricky Williams.
What year was Ricky Williams drafted? I think like 98, bro. That's not us.
And Ricky Williams is damn near his era.
Yeah.
Hey, Ricky Williams.
Time out. It ain't no damn near. He is my.
Like what the fuck? Like
what year was Priest drafted?
That Priest Holmes. My era.
That's I think Priest is 90s.
90s.
Okay. But y'all weird with the Steven Jackson shit. What are we talking about with Steven Jackson?
Steven Jackson's that. If you want to include Steven Jackson, I ain't tripping. Steven Jackson's that.
All right, cool. That's full. Let's get the run these numbers now. Come on, this is what we need to do our research, nigga. Because he got his 5. We need our 5.
Huh? Okay, so then if we doing numbers argument, then CJ can't be there because his career was short.
No, because CJ based like Terrell Davis. No.
Marshawn.
You can say Shady, like this one, like
Shady. Oh yeah.
because I'm now kind of like I thought we just
it's somebody there we missing. Dog, for like.
Is this just a numbers argument or how are we doing this?
What about MJ? You don't like MJD?
This is the ethnic guy too.
MJD not top.
Yeah,
five.
he right.
Hell no.
He might be though. For
MJD.
hell yeah, MJD might be top 5.
Nah, hell no.
Hell no. I'm not taking MJD over Chris Johnson. No,
he's not better than Chris Johnson. Gang. I ain't gonna lie. He's not better than Shady either. Shady was.
Shady. Him and Shady.
Shady was something different.
JoJo was tough.
I'm definitely putting Derrick Henry in there though.
The first two names y'all name is the only ones that I think really can fuck with.
So we got Clinton, we got Sean Alexander, Frank Gore.
Nah, they not. They fired though.
Oh yeah, you got Frank Gore.
Frank Gore, hell no, not the top 5. But he a dog.
Older than me. My draft was 01.
He a dog though.
So we got Clint Portis.
Oh yeah, Clint Portis.
Slim was dumb nice too.
Clint Portis, Derrick Henry, AP.
Well, he was doing dirt. But yeah.
He was in the league.
Yeah.
Early. So again, we only doing 5.
Let's just do 5. Let's do. You know why, Trent? Only because like that thing gonna be forever, dog. But Trent, we can still win with just 5.
It goes away from my point because again, the top 5, the guy. Like when we do receivers, I think a majority of the top 5 are from his era or the mid 2000s, all of them. Or then you might sneak in like a Calvin in there, like literally they're all in the 2000s. That's like you not get what I'm saying.
But if they got
on that point, the top 5, the guys that played in the 90s and they're gonna be there. Overall, as a whole, I'm taking my era.
But then Trent, hear what you saying, Trent. Trent, if even 20 years in, bro, our top 5 can't fuck with their top 5, bro, then you can't just watch the 80s and 90s then, bro.
Huh?
If you saying you need to go 10 in order to we come on your top 5.
I think Randy Moss is the GOAT. So nigga like
he's not better than Jerry.
Oh, we can have that conversation another day because I think he is.
That's close.
So that's because y'all difference between better and greater. There's no way. That's not even possible. But
how the numbers say? What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie.
Can I say this? Bam.
Go ahead.
Remember, I started this conversation with. Because I train athletes too. Just because you run faster or you have better physical attributes don't necessarily make you better. Here's a quick stat. 22.
Please wait, elaborate on that, please. Since you elaborate.
How does that make you better when you didn't
elaborate on that?
No. Listen, I'm doing it now. If you be quiet.
Oh, go ahead.
If you name me another motherfucker with 22,000 receiving yards.
You said what? Nobody.
Name me another motherfucker with even in reach of 22,000 receiving yards.
It's probably like
it ain't no probably nothing. Yeah, we can't go on maybe or
it's not just that.
Okay, so watch this. I'll just go for these are facts. I'm gonna go from the 90s. Chad is my era. Chad Johnson. I played against Chad. He was in my draft. I played against him. Okay. Trained with him in LA. Okay. Chad, T.O., Randy.
Chad is ours though.
Marvin, okay, you could
Chad, Steve, all them niggas are.
Okay, so
Chad is not close to Calvin Johnson. Not close. Let's keep it going. Not close.
Who?
Chad Johnson.
Calvin Johnson, Antonio Brown. They're not. Chad's not messing with them. Sorry. And Chad was a demon. It's one of my favorites. He's not better than them. No.
So who's better than these guys I'm about to name?
You really only got 3, OG, on receivers. You only got 3. I'm gonna give you T.O., Randy, and Jerry. Them other 2 you about to name about to be garbage.
No. Outside of that, it's literally
Marvin Harrison Sr.
Marvin Harrison not better than Larry.
What?
He's not better than Larry for
He's not better than Larry.
He's not better than Larry.
No.
Marvin Harrison's not better than
I win against that. I know.
And I love Marvin Harrison.
Reggie
They
Wayne.
say I love Marvin Harrison, but he ain't better than Larry.
Reggie Wayne tough.
Hey,
but Reggie Wayne not better than Calvin Johnson.
He's in the top 10.
There was a guy in Buffalo.
But that ain't yours.
Nasty too. That's in the Hall of Fame.
Andre Reed.
Andre Reed tough too.
Stop it. Stop it. I take Devontae Adams over Andre Reed any day.
You smoking?
Get out of here.
I'm done. I'm done.
Dante, there's no way you taking Andre Reed over Devontae Adams, Dante.
Come on, man. For real.
Julio or Andre Johnson.
You taking Michael Irvin? You taking over Michael Irvin?
Andre Johnson.
What?
Who?
Andre Johnson. And don't say Super Bowls, bro, because you being nasty. Andre Johnson, Michael Irvin, toe-to-toe, Andre better than him, bro. Do everything better than him.
Antonio Brown is levels above the play.
Can I
levels? Yeah, levels.
Above who?
Michael, the playmaker Irvin. Level.
He not even
There's nothing in between the lines that Michael
he ain't better than Marvin.
Marvin.
He ain't better than Randy. He ain't better than T.O.
You said you a coach, right? You evaluate talent?
Huh?
You said
yes, I evaluate talent. I'm pretty fucking good.
What on the football field does Michael Irvin do better than Antonio Brown?
He just make plays.
Oh my! You better than that, Dante. You are better than that, Dante. You are better than that, Dante.
Come on, man.
You are better than that, Dante. You better than that, Dante.
Okay,
you are so much better.
Watch this.
Than
I'm gonna give you the same argument. Antonio Brown do a lot of shit better than Jerry Rice, except for put up the numbers.
Shit.
No, he don't. No, he don't. Antonio Brown don't have better hands than Jerry.
Once again, if you're talking about, okay, I could say Bo Jackson. If he wouldn't have broke his hip, we have a whole different running back.
No, what I'm saying to you is this, Dante. What Jerry Rice does on the field is better than what Antonio Brown does. The only thing I give Antonio Brown over Jerry Rice is route running. It's route running. That's it. That is it. He ain't a better red zone threat. He ain't a better deep threat. He don't got a better yak. He don't got better hands. None of that shit.
None of that.
Thank you.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So but that's why I'm trying to tell you we're being fair. We're not just saying a nigga that we love the way they play. No. When we start doing these top fives, we are literally lining niggas up and saying, okay, we got this. You go Jerry, you go Randy, you go T.O., you go Marvin. Your fifth nigga, you got to throw out the hat. You want to go Michael Irvin? Cool.
I'm not gonna use
because when you say people like Marvin,
I use it Michael Irvin.
When you say people like Marvin Harris, I instantly think about Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, like all of them dudes, like easily better than him. Like it's easy. And I'm not
Harrison, bro. Y'all.
No. I get what you're talking about. No. I respect what you're talking about for is greatness. What he has put on the field right now so far, but Dante, I'm just like you. I got a degree for coaching, and what I've seen with my own 2 eyes, Chase is built like a running back, but he still runs routes like a receiver. That makes no sense. It makes no sense.
I'm telling you, this
it makes no sense.
I know. So I'm gonna tell you another one. I seen it. I faced it. 4-3 and quick and fast and ran routes. It wasn't a quarterback. He could have. We had this conversation, Bam. He would have did them numbers with a lot of different guys because he was nasty like that.
So Marvin, right?
Marvin and Reggie Wayne.
But Reggie Wayne is up. Reggie Wayne is up.
Nice.
I'm letting y'all get away with that shit. Y'all don't.
You want to go Chris Carter? Your number 5?
I'm not mad at Chris. Chris Carter was
cold. Yeah. Stop laughing,
Chris Carter was cold. Chris Carter was cold. He's not better than AB.
At type 5, it's gonna be hard to beat the top 5.
That top, listen. So if you want to go, okay, cool. You want to go your top 5, right? All right, cool. You're gonna go. We didn't finish the running. We didn't finish the running back. Let's go to the running back first.
I think running backs.
Nah, go to finish the receivers real quick because we already on top of it.
The first.
No, we did. We didn't finish running back.
We already on the top of it. Because look, we have you got the Larrys, the Calvins, and then you're literally gonna go Antonio Brown. I'm the person go Julio Jones. I know early. You probably not.
No. This is when I'm team Julio, nigga.
Okay,
I need Julio here and Andre Johnson.
Julio was nice.
And Andre Johnson.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie.
But that's like saying y'all just like say Michael Irvin ain't like that. When you put
Michael Irvin is like that. He not better than AB. He not better than the guys that we just
Julio. Michael Irvin not better than AB and Julio.
The 4 I named is what the first 3 I named kills your whole.
Yeah, we said we'll give you the top 3. We'll give
it's
you
unfair.
The top
it's unfair. We get it.
It's unfair. We not saying that. But 4 and 5, that's when you start leaning towards our generation.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to us. That's the point.
You don't need to. You don't. Hey, how many? Hey, whoa.
We going top 5. Let's just go top. Let's go top 5.
You're only playing with 3. Listen.
I don't know how you can be the best.
No overall. We said the best. You only play with 3 or 4. Listen. You only play with 3 or 4 wide receivers at a time. So I'm gonna just take the 3 and say fuck the rest of everybody.
That don't even.
All right, cool. Can we keep going?
Don't
position?
say no. No, we going 3 wide.
So does he have a okay? So
Very
do we agree? He got us beat with quarterbacks and receivers.
Over.
Cool. Can we do this running back run off?
Let's do the running back. I want to do it.
All right, cool.
back,
so he got Barry,
Sweetness, Eric Dickerson,
Marshall Faulk,
and then who was your last one? Freddie T.
And Freddie T.
I mean, really.
He said Thurman Thomas.
Again, so
that's nasty. So LT, let's go off. We got LT.
I think AP and LT, the only people that's not been on his list is Barry Sanders. I think they better than all the running backs he just named.
Yeah,
Derrick Henry too.
And AP, LT, we have Derrick Henry.
AP, yeah.
You know,
LaShawn McCoy.
Yes, bro. Nigga, I know who Walter Payton is, bro.
Okay, you sounded crazy.
It's tough though.
Just because
we
disagree, don't mean
You think, hey, LG, be for real. You think Walter Payton a better running back than LT or AP?
Sweetness, he probably better than LT.
Nah,
maybe not.
No, he not. No, he not. See, that's what I'm saying. No, he not. No,
they were the same player though, but they was the same player.
I just don't understand how we talking about
Marshall Faulk and LT are the
Marshall same player. And who you think better? Be for real, Dante. Who better, LT or Marshall Park?
Marshall.
Oh my no, he's not.
You tripping?
Hey, whatever.
Charger was tough.
He was.
Marshall Falk was
You tripping?
You
want to know because that's what you do, Dante. Because you want to know, and you do because I've done it too to help my argument. You do the era, and you do also what they had around them. Let's be for real. Marshall Falk is great. Never say he's not great. He wanted to be top 10 all time for sure.
Right.
But if we talking about for what he got around him and what he had to play with. You give me one single games, cool, nigga. You played with the greatest show on turf, nigga.
But I ain't gonna lie, Trent. They coach said that
way before then.
But I will say this though, when you was watching the documentary,
put San Diego State on the map. Nobody was watching San Diego.
When you
State.
was watching the
and who was watching TCU before LT? Yeah.
But early, I will say this though. The coach even said it in the documentary.
He was told
the greatest show on turf. He said that's how Marshall Faulk got the nickname Supercharger. Because yes, even though their offense was great, Marshall Faulk made it even more great with the addition.
Of course, that's why he's still an all-time running back.
But he's still not better than LT.
He's not better than
the fuck we talking about.
He's not better than LaDainian.
He's not, bro.
Nah,
he's not.
That's right.
He actually, for real. Dante putting Thurman there, and I don't know why niggas be hating on Emmett. Thurman ain't better running back than Emmitt Smith. He's not.
But here's the thing, though. When you start naming like Thurman was a dog. He's not better than Derrick Henry. He's not better.
He ain't better than Steven Jackson.
He's not better than Steven. Like he's not better than
Sam Portis.
Okay, so I like I said, that's why.
So we won the running backs. We won the running backs. Cool.
How?
So we 2-1. We 2-1 because you got
the
only. Okay, so look. Be for real, Dante. If we be nice and say, you know what, dog, we're gonna give you Barry and Walter. The rest of the three do not beat our other three, bro. They don't. They do not beat our other three. They don't beat our other three. They don't. And I'm giving you Walter, even though Walter is not a better running back. And we literally go.
Walter was drafted in 75 too, so we'd be a nice.
Yeah, we talking about the drafted mark, like nigga using your draws watching Walter Payton. Like we doing the drafted mark, like
we being fair.
We won quarter. We 2-1. Okay, I'll let you have running backs. We 2-1.
Cool. Let's go to tight ends. Oh, it's my
game.
I don't know. They might have it though.
Listen,
good game.
Listen,
good game over.
The evolution
Let's
of the
just move down the way. That's a good game.
Yeah,
no, that ain't that.
Now we'll give you. So we'll give you. We're gonna give you Tony G. Tony G was nice.
Tony G. Shannon Sharp.
My man in Atlanta.
Tony,
right?
Algie Crumpler.
Oh yeah, okay. Hey, shut up, Trent. Give him Algie. Who else? Because you name your five. You got Tony.
Name a five because the position nowhere near what it is today. Y'all
So we got it. You giving it to us?
There's no point.
I bet 2-2. Now we going to O lineman.
They cleared
O-lineman. They got.
We went that one by a landslide.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm just going through them. Cool. We got O lineman, right? All right. So you went O line by a landslide. So now we going. Now we going linebackers. When I say linebackers, I mean we can go each position if you want to. We can go middle and outside.
No, okay, we go outside.
Outside linebackers are basically edge rushers, though, depending on teams.
Technically, yeah.
Lawrence Taylor,
They won.
Ray.
Lewis, they got a killer
Ray middle. So are we doing your top 5 linebackers? Period.
I would just say linebackers.
He's not a linebacker.
LT is a linebacker.
Oh, he is not a
He
linebacker.
was.
He
Yes,
is.
he was.
How about we do this then? How about we do separate? We do pass rushing. So your top 5 pass rushers.
Linebackers and
but
LT.
But let's do your top 5. Hold on, because to be fair, let's do your top 5 outside. Wait. Let's do your top 5 outside linebackers, and then your top. I'm sorry. Your top 5 outside rushers and your top 5 interior rushers.
Time out. We need a clarification because this is time out. Because we don't even.
LT really D-lineman.
As long as we're making it separate because of LT. What makes LT and all his numbers literally come from him rushing off the edge. That brother is an edge rusher who has a linebacker.
Was a stand-up linebacker. You want to call
bro,
him?
He stood up sometimes. He stood up sometimes.
No, he stood up. He stood up majority of his time.
No, he didn't.
Linebacker. Because his rush rate. Hold on, I'm finna show you right now, bro. I'm finna pull it up real quick, bro. Because his rush rate.
Outside line. He ain't no DN. He's a linebacker.
His rush rate wasn't as high as people think.
Like that. Like if that's really what makes Lawrence Taylor. It's his edge
Okay.
rusher.
He was a
That's
linebacker.
an edge rusher. What? If
He
we're
was
talking
linebacker.
about the pure linebacker abilities of linebackers, talking about who the best 5 linebackers, he's not in the top 5. He's not.
He was
Ray Lewis is Brian Urlacher.
But here's the thing, Dante. We can go your top 5 edge rushers, your top 5 D tackles, and then your top 5 linebackers. So your linebackers are like Mike Singletary and Ray Lewis and Banks. Like
you talking about Singletary. You talking about who else was a dog? I played against Urlacher in college. He was a dog.
But he us though.
Huh?
Urlacher's us.
No, 80 to 2000, sir. He's drafted in 2000.
Exactly.
You been Dante, you are being
This is why I didn't like that. This is my point, bro. Like,
he trying to be nasty.
This is disgusting.
All right, let's just name the niggas because we can. I wish you need a fucking chart, man. But this should be clean. All right,
chart would have been tough. I ain't gonna lie.
We got you got Ray Lewis. We going Mike Singletary. Who else we going?
Hey, I'll take motherfucking Derrick Brooks.
Okay, Derrick Brooks. No, Derrick Brooks edge rusher.
No, hell no. That's a real stand-up linebacker. That's a linebacker.
Oh, Derrick Brooks. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Derrick Thomas. You talking about Derrick Brooks? Cool. Derrick Brooks.
Not DT.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Damn. I know y'all gonna go with. Y'all gonna go with my man.
Ain't about what we go with. Finish your.
If he going linebackers, you talking about Derrick Thomas, they gonna win. Ray Lewis, Derrick Thomas, Lawrence Taylor, they wash with the linebackers, bro. Like ain't nobody better than Derrick Thomas.
No, we talking about Bama. We're doing position. We doing top 5. We're doing top 5. No, stop. We're doing top 5 edge rushers.
Linebacker trick.
We're doing top 5 edge rushers and top 5 linebackers, bro. We're not doing all in the one. So let's do top 5 linebackers first. He going Ray Lewis. He's going Derrick Brooks. He's going. Who was your other one? Mike Singletary.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
Urlacher.
Hey, yeah, you're being nasty, but go ahead. That's cool. We give it to you. We give it to you. We don't need him. That's cool. So we got Urlacher. Cool. And then who's your 5th one?
Sam Mills. This is a lot of people.
You can go London Fletcher. You can go Zach Thomas.
Oh no, Junior Seau.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, cool. All right, that's cool.
So
let's get it, Trent.
Who are his linebackers so we can repeat?
His linebackers are Ray Lewis. His linebackers are Brian Urlacher. He going Junior Seau. He going Derrick Brooks, and then he going Singletary. We need a fucking chart, Bama. This shit, God damn, Bama.
Bro, we good.
You was not prepared for this heat, Bama.
We can get.
Yeah,
we gotta see it, dog. I'm telling you, when you can see it, it's gonna be clean.
We can.
No, I'm gonna make a clip. You go see the clip.
We can get.
You ain't shit, Bama. You ain't prepared. You ain't prepared.
No, we prepared, bro. Why?
You ain't prepared.
I'm making a clip
because we can really line this shit up and then check minus.
So but okay. Linebackers: Luke Kuechly. What's his name? Bobby Wagner, Patrick Willis.
Levante David.
Vontae Davis.
And also
Willis.
early, my
Bobby
other
Wagner.
co-host left me hanging. My other co-host left me hanging. That's why.
Y'all got two that could fuck with the guys I'm talking about.
Who?
Fred Taylor,
Fred
Warner,
Kuechly, and motherfucking Patrick Willis is like that.
Yeah.
But so it's like Bobby Wagner too.
No, Bama. We not just gonna be naming niggas. We going with the niggas. That we
Hold on,
we not just naming niggas. And nigga, the ball is my family, nigga. That's my family. No, he not in our top 5 though. It's better niggas there.
Look,
so I'm going. We going Patrick.
Again. You can go Patrick, Luke Kuechly, Bobby Wagner. Who's the other one I just said?
LeVar Arrington,
Levante David,
or you can go Fred.
LeVar Arrington is 2000.
Fred Warner.
Levante David is 2010.
Okay.
We don't want LeVar Arrington. Y'all just name
we
him.
don't want LeVar Arrington.
I'm tripping, bro. I don't know if y'all used to.
I take listen. I mean, we could say Brian Urlacher a partner over there, Lance Briggs.
Nah, he not.
Nice. He's my inner though.
He was nice.
You want to go Derek Johnson?
Probably Thomas.
No, I already said that because
I'll take Luke Kuechly.
Fred Warner's already like a 5-time All-Pro.
Yeah.
All right, who else you got?
Fred Warner.
Let's be honest. That the guys you naming better than that 5 I named.
I mean,
can we get to our 5 first?
Ooh.
So hold on, let's name that 5 real quick. Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
You're not gonna find 5 better than that.
Bobby Wagner.
Well,
Let us finish. We got Bobby, Luke. We got Patrick. We going Levante David, and then who's our 5th? Fred Warner.
Ray.
Yeah.
So Luke Kuechly. So let's get it out the way, right? Yeah. So look, Luke Kuechly is better than everybody on that list except for Ray Lewis. Get out the way. He's better than every linebacker that he named outside of Ray Lewis.
Yeah, and say not.
And he is. That's a fact.
He named
Junior Seau to me.
Luke Kuechly better than Junior Seau. Don't do that. Hold on. Bobby Wagner isn't better than Junior Seau. Bobby Wagner isn't better than Junior Seau. Bobby Wagner isn't better than Junior Seau.
14 Pro Bowls.
14 Pro Bowls. Nigga, not all pros. What are we talking about? 14 Pro Bowls. That nigga.
Go look at Junior Seau stats.
Yeah,
pull it up. Pull it
up. Let's go side by side.
Wagner's a 10-time All-Pro.
Let's go side by side. No, Bama. Let's go side by side. Because you niggas talking nasty in here. About some Junior Seau. Hey, Trent, when he don't even realize Trent, I let him kill himself. He started just naming niggas. I'm like, oh, you want to pick Junior? Say less. Walking this nigga. He's walking this nigga.
No, he's not, bro.
Right now, Bama. I know what it is.
We compared it. He averaged more tackles, got more interceptions.
And he's played way less games.
Sacks, got more sacks.
The nigga, hold on. Bama, slow. Bama, slow. The nigga, hold on. Junior Seau played 66 more games than him. The nigga literally played 66 more games than him, and Junior Seau has 6 more tackles all time than Bobby.
That literally means by next season, that's going to be Bobby Wagner's sack. 6 more tackles. That literally means that's going to be Bobby Wagner's sack.
Hey, look.
Don't beat my 5.
Hold on, Trent. His favorite stat. Look who got a championship, but who don't? Damn.
That's not my favorite. We was talking about quarterbacks.
Damn.
But Bobby Wagner's and it's not just a stats thing too.
Come on,
Bobby
brother.
Wagner's a better.
Nigga, I played 62 less games than you and got more All Pros. Stop it.
But early you being nasty though. Junior Seau got a defensive year, bro.
It was him.
I mean Bobby
that's cool. He's still not better than Bobby. What the stats show you?
Bama, you can't do that though because we have Patrick Willis on our list who retired early, and we know for a fact Patrick Willis is better than the linebackers that he named outside of Ray Lewis.
Are you out of? All right, my phone about to die. Y'all on crack. We gonna re-adjourn this shit.
Hey, what? Because I don't know what.
Hey, dog. But once you get past
your 5 ain't beating my 5.
Because you
are. My 5 is beating your 5, nigga.
You brought in Mike Singletary. He's getting watched by every linebacker we just named.
Yeah, come on, bro.
He's getting watched.
He
played for the best defense to ever exist.
Bro, stop it. That defense is not the best. Stop.
Hey, listen. Let me tell you something right now. Hey, OG, stat for stat, that Bears defense don't fuck with that 2014 Seahawks defense. Stat for stat, bar for bar. They don't. They don't.
They don't. Tell me a defense 5-2 is the best defense of all time.
How Hall of Famers on what?
That Seattle defense.
Richard Sherman gonna be a Hall of Famer. Earl Thomas gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
Bobby Wagner gonna be a Hall of Famer.
When they do, then we gotta.
Oh, you been, but you don't be nasty. Don't be Dante. Don't. That is not eligible yet. You being nasty, Dante. You know Richard Sherman gonna be a Hall of Famer. You being nasty. You know Richard Sherman gonna be a Hall of Famer. You know Earl Thomas gonna be a Hall of Famer. You know Bobby gonna be a Hall of Famer. You know Russell Wilson gonna be a Hall of Famer. Like that's the Adams thing gonna be stacked with Hall of Fame by the time it's all said and done.
The only the time, and it's funny. The
talking
time
about
they
the
played,
Seattle
and the thing is, the one team they played that had a little bit of throwing the ball for, they got their ass whooped.
Moving the goalpost.
I'm not taking the 85 Bears.
Okay, look, guess what? We could do this. All them, we could put this chart together and we'll do a poll, and I bet you, I promise
you're gonna lose, brother.
No, I'm not.
I don't even care about
you know why I know you're gonna lose? Because you don't but Dante, what you don't realize is where we putting the poll at, Dante? Dante, where we putting the poll at?
I can go ask Darius Slay right now, who just said the same thing.
And I'm gonna ask Daryl Green, and I'll call Daryl Green.
Hold on. See, we doing this. Hey, this name dropping shit. Because I can call Eddie Murphy. So chill out. So hear what I'm saying. For real. So hear what I'm saying. All I'm saying is this right now.
Hey, guess what? I can call my motherfucking mama. She'll cuss all the ass out.
Yeah, I bet. But here's what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying though. When we do poll for poll, why I'm saying that, because we'll be putting that, Dante.
Huh?
Where we gonna put this poll at?
I'm literally finna clip this. Hold on, IG. I'm gonna tag all. I'm gonna collaborate with everybody here. F dot email. F dot hit me up on Telegram. Send me your IG too. We're gonna collaborate with everybody, bro. I'm gonna make sure that they got the poll down there too. We're gonna make sure.
But either way, what I'm saying to you about you gonna lose, Dante, is because nigga, if you think your 40 and up crew finna be in this conversation doing, you gonna have to go find them. You better send it to your niggas to make sure they see it. You better make sure they see it, because them niggas still watching Price is Right. They not gonna be on the internet looking for the bread.
Before my phone died, and I know Carl and I think Bam can attest to this. I'm the oldest young nigga y'all gonna be around. Promise you. I'm not what you think. Old head.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. OG is nigga, and that's what I'm. He ain't straight. He's still working.
But that's my point. That's my point, though, Dante. You can't find 100 more niggas like you, boy.
Hey, Trent. I will say this though, Trent. I will say this though. He work out with a lot of niggas. He trains. He work out with the niggas. He not one of them trainers that just tell you to do shit. He actually work out with you. That's why I respect D March. It ain't like he just, oh nigga, do this. Like
I'm here, but they just not. What I'm saying is that your niggas ain't gonna be on the internet. It's gonna be and listen. You don't want to take them contests because they get nasty, Dante. They're gonna be disrespecting your niggas for real. They're gonna be shitting on niggas like Mike Singletary. You're gonna
way worse than what we doing it. Like we ain't.
No. Listen. Before my phone.
Right now we 3-3. That's all I know. We 3-3 right now. That's all I know.
The reason why I like these conversations is because it's also, y'all know what I'm talking about. I had a kid, because I'm a teacher too. I had a kid tell me Odell Beckham was better than Jerry Rice. I almost ran out the gym.
Oh yeah. But like
a lot of people listen. A lot of people don't know because they wasn't alive, so they didn't see it, so they just automatically discount it. I didn't know. Listen, when I was growing up, we did research. We didn't have internet and cell phones. Mel Blount play. I was born almost in 78. I'm born in February 79. I knew who Mel Blount was. Mel Blount in any era, 6'3", is strapping a lot of shit. A lot of people don't know who that Hall of Fame DB is for the Steelers.
Mel Blount might be the best press corner.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. His technique.
He used to put paws on niggas.
He getting flagged for that now though.
That's what I'm saying.
He's the mug niggas. He's the mug niggas.
He was dangerous early. I saw that boy pick a nigga up at the line and say, "Come here."
Oh yeah, he's a mug niggas. Him. Hey, look. The amount of game checks Jack Tatum is getting fined for hitting defensive receivers, nigga. He gonna be broke. Like, all right, bro.
Oh my God! So that's why. I say. Listen. That's why that argument can go both ways, because the rules are better suited to the offense today. That's why even when I go back to talking about Jerry, motherfuckers forget Jerry went against Prime Dion, Rod Woodson, Darryl Green, a young Champ Bailey, a Charles Woodson. Remember, Jerry went 1,200 yards at damn near 40 for my Raiders. He wasn't no slouch. Him and Tim Brown was doing nasty work.
Killing that was Super Bowl that year. Oh,
exactly. So my point is,
Yes, Jerry
There's so
Rice.
many variables. My whole thing is you can't just say, oh, because of this, no, you got to all them variables.
But that's why Don say, because I know both my brother Trent and my brother F Dot are both in their early 20s. That's why I try to be the mediator to say, all right, nah. But also I'm the nigga to be like, nah, nigga, stop playing. You know, as good as a nigga like Mike Singletary is, he not fucking with a nigga like Bobby Wood. Like, I'm being fair. I'm not doing we know your three receivers wash our first three. They niggas like that. We know that.
Combo Bama had last week on this exact same pod. You dropped Jamar Chase in the 80s. He looks like Jesus Christ. He looks like Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Because Jerry Rice was really
OG phone died.
His phone died. I'm just saying. I'm just saying this in general. Jerry Rice was probably the first like receiver that, even though he wasn't like no crazy athletic specimen, they literally didn't know what to do with him on the field. They didn't know what to do with him.
Jerry Rice, no funny. Jerry Rice is almost and not athleticism. Jerry Rice is like when you really watch MJ, you can tell like, oh yeah, you souped up compared to these niggas. You way ahead of these niggas. You came back from the future, dog. You came back from the future.
I'm be honest with you. I'm glad you said that. It's just like because Jordan's still Jordan, but still, when you first see Jordan in the 80s, it literally looks like I'm a unicorn versus anybody that's on this.
You're not supposed to be here.
It literally that's why they called him Black Jesus. It literally looks like Jesus versus
Michael Jordan in the 80s looked like a nigga who went and got a switch and came to slavery time.
Exactly.
What are you doing with that? You swinging everything here.
But to play devil's advocate now, 2012 Derrick Rose. He kind of made the NBA look the same way. I'm talking about just everybody.
LeBron James No, he was not. Kobe Bryant was in the league. No,
that's true. No, he didn't. But he was making people look silly.
Okay, so here, I'll give you this.
If y'all want to be for real, and we don't have this conversation, we talking about athleticism for athleticism. Derrick Rose might have made it look more, I think, funner. But nigga, Russell Westbrook was a demon.
Yes,
and it was hold up. And the difference between him and D Rose. Russell had this
was bigger,
non-stop,
fast, strong.
Every play was I want it.
That's what I'm saying. Because look,
every 10 plays, Derrick Rose might give you 10 plays. Derrick Rose might give you 5 explosive oh my god plays. Nigga, Russell won every play to look like he put you in a rim.
And this is what I say, right? This is what I say, like when you look at what's his name, timeout.
Shit, Penny Hardaway too. When Penny came in the league, niggas like, hold up, you're way too athletic to be this.
That's why I said this. That's why I said you can't compare it because at least with 2012 D Rose, like he's one of the most explosive guards ever. Nigga, John Wall he came in still going crazy explosive. Derrick Rose, Penny Hardaway, Russell Westbrook, Russell Westbrook jumping out the gym. Like that's when you watch Jordan in the 80s, it's going to translate to Jerry. When you watch Jordan in the 80s, it literally looks like
what are you
shouldn't
doing?
even be on the court.
When you watch that 86 game in the playoffs versus Celtics, it was like, get these old ass niggas. It look like the young nigga who come play in the rec league, who play in the league, dog.
And then you flip it. When you look at Jerry Rice, and especially in the 80s, mid 90s, he literally looks like a unicorn. It literally looks like, why is he out here on this field versus these people?
Because his route runner was so sharp. If you watch Jerry Rice highlights, every highlight you can't, bro. It is nobody around him, bro. His separation was ridiculous, dog. I'm like, why the fuck is nobody on this guy? Wide open.
And it goes to like one time, you coming into the league with the 80s and 90s. To my point, when you watch Randy Moss's rookie season, they literally do not know what to do with him on the field. Ridiculous. He literally looks like a unicorn.
That's why I don't give Michael Irvin that much credit, because when you watch actual Michael Irvin tape, he had to use his physicalness, dog. He wasn't getting no separation for real, bro. His separation was terrible, bro. Michael Irvin's separation was not good, bro. A lot of his plays, he had to go through your body to get a catch. Nigga, Jerry Rice be wide. Watch the highlights. You can't find a nigga nowhere near him, dog. He used to be wide open.
If Randy Moss, instead of him getting drafted in 98, gets drafted in 89 and plays and be the same Randy Moss, he will be viewed as the GOAT. If instead of him getting drafted in his rookie year in 98, he got drafted in 89, he will literally be viewed as the GOAT.
Even Barry Sanders, when you watch Barry Sanders play, he make every nigga around him like they run a 4.9, bro. Like you ain't no way you run 5 or 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage and still get 50 yards, bro. There's no them niggas used to be falling over each other, dog. It's the way Shady made niggas look at today era. When you watch Shady highlight, he had niggas running into each other, and nigga, I'm talking about us. Like I watch highlights with nigga Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis running into each other. Like this nigga a problem.
Bro,
Shady, it's like he doing, but the nigga was like he was doing jab moves, bro. Like, or you watch Allen Iverson coming to the early 2000s.
The funny part is when you look, it's funny because we talking about the 90s. Go watch them college highlights. How really bad it looked. Like it looks like it looks terrible. Like,
nah, it looked like, and this a nigga who I watched, but he just didn't do it in the NFL. The way Reggie Bush made niggas look in college,
oh my god,
is the way Barry Sanders made niggas look in the league.
Yeah,
like
Reggie Bush in college, USC, bro, he was just dominating, bro.
It was literally like a nigga. It's literally like how niggas used to use Vic or like on like Madden 04. It's like, bro, you gonna just keep running the ball, bro. You know we can't catch you, bro. Ain't no nigga on my team a 95 but my corners, bro. So by the time you get to the second half of the field, you got 30 yards on me. I can't do nothing with you. Like literally, it's niggas. Like I said, you right, Trent. When you watch Jerry Rice, the way he came, when he dropped on the 80s, it was like, bro. Not only can you catch, even though niggas I'm sticking, whatever. Not only can you catch, your route running is literally. You watch Jerry Rice route running, bro. His route running is precise. Like his motherfucking head fakes, the way he stacked people, like his ability to sell his routes, dog. It's some shit like you see with AB and Chad Johnson and Stevie Johnson and these new niggas.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I still give Jerry Rice his props because he literally looks like a player that they are today, that they play today. That's
because most of them niggas used to be physical. They were like Mel Blunt. Them niggas wanted to be aggressive. But Jerry Rice like, oh, you gonna be aggressive? I'm going to outskill you. So all that you want to? Exactly. It's like a nigga fouling you on the court because he can't cover you. It's like, all right, well, you want to foul, you want to. But Jerry used to literally get niggas out of there. Watch Jerry's release, dog. He would be wide open, bro. He'd be like, bro, who is covering this nigga? Most of his highlights are him 15 yards ahead of niggas.
That's why when they had that combo last week, that's why I had to pull up this week. They said, yeah, Justin Jefferson, if he played in the 80s and 90s, he would look like Jerry Rice. And he's like,
it was Trent. It was about to get nasty as we went on.
Oh wow.
Who said that?
When Bama and them said Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, they played in the 80s and 90s, they damn near average $2K a year. He was like, hell no, this and that, they get strapped.
By who? There's only like three good niggas at corner, bro. Like that's what I'm telling you. When we started to go on and on, dog, we was about to spank them niggas when they got the safeties. We was about to spank them niggas. Like even like he was ready to go LT. When we start talking about edge rushers and we start talking about niggas like Dwight Freeney and niggas, we was gonna beat that nigga, dog. DeMarcus Ware. It was about to get nasty.
That's why. Bro, but
that's why I said, Trent, let him have what he had because when we start running shit off, it's going to get nasty.
It's going to get very nasty.
It's going to get very nasty.
That's why I wanted him to do. We could do the top 5 and just go a little bit more of depth because my whole thing is I'm talking about overall because I don't think that just because you have top 5, you might win the top 5. Don't mean you win the overall thing because if I have a top 5 and like we did with the quarterbacks and we kind of match the top 5, but you can lean towards the older person. If my other people that have depth, like the Russell Wilsons, the Josh Allen's, Lamar Jacksons, I got to compare to your depth. And you said Warren Moon, you want to name quarterbacks like Dan Fouts and shit.
But this is why I said top 5 because we doing we playing Madden, right? We doing an all Madden team. You ain't finna get 10 receivers on the field. So I'm looking at it like this. We would have to go, he would have maybe Tom Brady on the field. He would have fucking Barry Sanders at his running back. He would have Tio and Randy and Jerry as his 1, 2, 3. He would have probably Tony Gonzalez as his tight end. And then you go as O lineman. Then you go as defense. He might have Darryl Green and fucking fucking Deion Sanders or maybe Rod as his 3. When we start really going in depth, that's why I said do top 5 because it's more fair of like us against you and we was on the field at the same time. The same thing Michael Parsons and CJ Stroud did when they did their best defense. They did the West Coast versus the East Coast. I mean AFC versus NFC. You start lining niggas up like we in a Pro Bowl. That's why I was saying top 5 because when we go top 10, of course, but it's mostly because they had in that 80s and 90s era, dog, the gap was so fucking far. It was like you literally might have 5 good niggas, and them other 5 was like
that was Trent's point. That was his whole point.
You just 1 point.
But my thing is that I want to. Here's my thing. Why we'll make it fun. And it's like, bro, I don't want to play a nigga who I'm skunking next to my playing Madden, bro. I want to have some fun with it and make it closer. And we go on top 10, bro. Then every time he got to like 6, it got shaky.
Exactly. That's my point. But Trent,
exactly.
I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna lie though. That was my original argument with you in the old heads in the beginning though. I was like, because I'm saying the superstar athletes really haven't changed that much. You see what I'm saying? It's just the pool of players like has gotten slightly better. And then it's arguable. It's like 50-50 because like I could say the white player probably was better back then than it is today, but I don't know. It's like give or take, bro. But I get what you're saying. The floor has risen, but that's how it's supposed to go with everything. Like throughout generations.
Because when you look at Jerry Rice era, once you get to him and like Sterling Shot, bro, the rest of the receiver, it don't even be it'd be like 1,600 yards, 1,400 yards, then it'd be like 900 yards. It'd get nasty, bro. Other niggas
not like that. It's It's like they were still putting on. It's just when you compare them to the
our worst, bro. And nowadays, bro, our worst nigga might have 1,300 yards, bro. Our worst nigga in years, when we go top 10 receiving yards in a year, our worst nigga might have 1,250. That's a top 3 nigga in the 80s and 90s, dog.
That's true. I think it used to be like what? It was like 11 to 12 receivers used to reach 1K. Now it's like 25 or something like that. Like
we have 20 now.
And every wide receiver one damn near hit 1K now, and on every team, if you go wide receiver one, you basically gonna hit that 1K mark. And nowadays, it's kind of crazy.
That's what I mean.
That's why I said our players is better because the floor is too different. It's not even comparable. Like it's not like one literally after the top 5, that shit literally gets shaky on almost all positions, probably outside of D-line.
Yeah.
Or
before we get up out of here, I gotta ask y'all about this though. How y'all feel about AB comments about Shedeur? Shedeur had took his teammates out to eat or whatever. Like bought them like dinner and like I think he had bought them like some gifts or something. Anyway, typical quarterback shit. But AB, Antonio Brown, he said, where was all the 5th round cockiness shit at? You know what I mean? Like that's basically what he said. Hold on, let me go to it real quick. I can read it verbatim. But this was like kind of after he had posted them highlights of him locking up Shiloh, when Shiloh was locking him at. I mean, when he was rounding up Shiloh, and Shiloh was in high school, but Shiloh actually posted some other highlights.
Yeah, Shiloh posted some clips of him locking him up.
Yeah, Shiloh
in high school. There's Trinity Shiloh, so
Shiloh's gonna be a lot better than y'all think he's gonna be too. I
told people he's probably gonna be one of the better ones.
His ability, because I think niggas be forgetting that a lot of time college holds you back. You get to really freestyle in the NFL, dog. So his ability, like he gonna be on a team where like a nigga like say he ever get a chance where he can be the safety to Antoine Winfield. He get to just literally bullshit around and make tackles the same way Ryan Clark did for like a Troy Polamalu. Like when you get to do shit like that, and you ain't got to be the number one. You know how many fucking stats he can rack up? Like how many in the pocket picks he can get? Where I'm like, okay, nigga, I'm just around. Or how many tackles he can get when he filling the lane? Like it be opening shit up, dog. We see it in college basketball and football. A lot of times it opens shit up where you can really see what they can do when he play in the NFL because you get more opportunity and it's just a more freer place to play. Freer place to play. So I feel like I think he's gonna be a good one though. But I was showing different. Like in 1990, bro, Jerry Rice had 100 catches, bro. The next receiver was Andre Rison with 79 catches, bro. That's number 2, bro. This what I mean, bro. Like this what I mean, bro. Our top 5 got 100, bro. Damn near.
Man, nigga, Malik Neighbors. If Malik Neighbors playing, you can put that nigga Malik Neighbors lead the league in reception.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't even the rushing yards, right? In 1990, Barry Sanders had 1,300 yards. The next nigga had 1,200. Then the next nigga after that had 10,000. Had 1,000. 178. 1078. Nigga, nowadays, this past year, 1,300 yards was mid, nigga. Chubba Hubbard had 1,300 yards.
Yeah.
True.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't the same, bro. That's why I said the drop off, it get nasty when you getting them 10s because you niggas couldn't give me in y'all era from 80 to 90. You're not giving me 10 niggas that's putting up numbers. Like, again, you look at our 7 receiver numbers. They battling Jerry Rice in 1990. A 7th, 8th receiver, nigga.
That's why I said. The 90s and 80s, they're gonna have top 5. You're gonna have top of the top athletes. That's not what saying. Once you get out that top 5, it get real
mixy,
get real gritty. Like it get real gritty. But what was the AB? What was the AB thing?
Yeah. So Shedeur had surprised a group of athletes at school. He said this is the type of shit they have you do when you go 5th round. Now he's sucking dick. Where the cockiness 5th round nigga at now? This is the type of shit you have to do when you go 5th round.
I forgot what happened. What happened though, Bam? It's something that happened between him and Dion because he always loved Dion, but like AB, he a nigga like Kanye, he fickle. So anything that he don't like, he become a female.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Because it's like it just came out. I mean, I get it. Like, I mean,
what happened though? What he do?
It was something that happened that they said.
He did. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. But I know it ain't cockiness because shit. I mean. Shit, AB cocky now, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, I don't know. It's just, I kind of find it kind of weird. I'm kind of like early. I kind of want to see like what the real backstory is to it because I feel like it's kind of random. You know what I mean? Like in a sense, like I feel like it's just random because you showed the old footage of you round up Shiloh. Now you come back after showing
only thing Dion says that he love him, bro. He said he's not about talking about him publicly. I'm trying to because I seen somebody post like it's something that happened, bro. Like
probably behind closed doors. I ain't gonna lie, something probably happened. I don't know. I think Dion stopped really messing with him because the shit he just be on now, man. Like he be flashing out. Like he just be flashing out. I don't know about AV. He be flashing out. He had no business doing that.
I feel like Shedeur doing good too. I still don't think that he's gonna be on the Browns for forever. Something just tell me the Browns not gonna have like a top 5. Like they're just gonna be one of them franchises.
It's the Browns, bro. The Browns are always browning up. They gonna do something to mess up the whole his whole projection. Like I don't know. I don't like him with that. I hope he can be able to get out of there after like 3-4 years.
Okay, so what they saying is that part of it was the reason of Antonio Brown wasn't getting invited to Deion Sanders. So he basically said that he used them, but so what they saying the beef starter was Antonio Brown wasn't getting invited to like, when they was going crazy last year, Antonio Brown wasn't getting invited to Colorado and shit like that. So he felt like Deion was being fake because before everything was going down, he said Deion basically was having him help his sons out and he was always inviting them out. But he said like in the last couple of years, Deion basically he ain't been getting invites to shit and all that other shit. So I think that's where it comes from. Cause you didn't, but I think Antonio Brown said a loose cannon. Deion like, nigga, I can't have you around, bro. You about to lose cannon.
He saying all types of crazy shit. Nigga, come on, man. He got a brand, bro. It ain't just about football, bro. He has a brand to protect. He's a head coach of a football team. You hanging around somebody who just be crashing over.
And AB doing that crack of the day shit. You can't do this shit out of Colorado.
Come on, man. Now.
Come on, man. Baby. You know I can't do this. Dion said they still pay me, baby. I can't. They still pay me, baby.
They paying me millions. I can't do that.
But yeah, I just feel like that was weird, bro. Hey, bro, I appreciate y'all boys pulling up on me, man.
Nigga mad because you wasn't invited to the party. Man, shut up.
Man,
that's why I'm bullshit, man. That's some girly, like, come on.
Nah, but you know how it be though, F Dot. I think what it is, and we can get up out of here, Bama. I think what it is knowing AB. When he seen shit was lit, because there was a time when I ain't gonna lie, like the nigga had The Rock out there, and The Rock, y'all understand how much of a superstar The Rock is.
Like had Lil Wayne,
but Lil Wayne ain't The Rock. The Rock might be the most global fucking superstar in the world right now, dog. And he showed up to Colorado, so AB sitting at home and probably calling Deion. And you know how a nigga like when you fuck with a nigga, but you know he on some bullshit, you be like spinning him. Yeah. So after I got you, I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back. Like. A couple of those, it's like, oh, this nigga being fake. It's like, dog, I got something moving over here, and they already don't like me. You gonna come over here and do something stupid, and I just can't trust it, bro. Like this ain't, and mind you, this ain't fucking Jackson State. Like when Gilly ran down the field and got the niggas a flag. Like it just looked different. So that's probably what it was. I'm pretty sure AB would probably reach out to Deion, and Deion would probably spinning them. But it's like I'm spending you because I love you. Like I only spend niggas that I love and I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right.
Because if I don't fuck with you, I'm gonna be like, nigga, no, bro, you a
Hey,
loose
fuck
cannon,
you,
bro. I can't have you.
yeah.
But I'm gonna keep telling you, yeah, we gonna get you in this week. So it's probably some shit where like Dion, like, oh, we'll get you for game 7, we'll get you for game 8. And it's like, all right, bro, what we doing, bro? Like, so
Yeah.
and be one of the niggas that he like Kanye, bro. If he feel like you shaded him, bro, he gets sensitive as fuck, bro.
Sensitive as shit. That's perfect comparison. They
Yeah, he
both
Kanye, bro.
perfect.
Yeah, so and the niggas got in the fight. You see what happened to him recently? He just got jumped.
Yeah, at the Aiden Ross shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you just never know with him. So they said that's why I started because he felt like Dion was shading him. But it's like, nigga, again, you wanted to be part of something because you see everybody there, and it's like, nah, bro, you just too much of a loose cannon. So
He too much of this game.
but Dion being a real nigga for not saying nothing bad about him.
That's why I fuck with Dion, man.
Yeah, he won't say nothing bad about him. He keep telling him that I love you and I won't speak on you badly. But yeah, go ahead, Bama. That was a fun time.
Man, that's
man.
pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all boys pulling up. Dante Marsh, appreciate you pulling up. I know everybody wanted to share words with him about that, bro. I can't. I appreciate
this, you got a lot of
you
got a lot of clippable shit.
I sure do, man. I'm gonna get right on it right after this, bro. I'll be collaborating with y'all short. I'm dead ass. Like, expect like 3-4 videos here shortly. I'm not bullshit.
Now I see what Trenton be meaning because I wasn't trying to let Don say because I now I see why I get mad with that age shit because that shit do piss you off.
Man, like, bro, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bro. Like,
I hate that, bro. It's like, bro, we be watching, bro. We watch football, bro. It's not like we just out here,
bro. And bro, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I hate it the most because I've been a coach's case about the room. You know what I mean? Players, like, bro, come on, bro. Like, nigga, what? I can literally text Odell. Like, come on, bro. No Odell. Like, no Jarvis Landry. Tyron Matthews, like the fuck, like bro, don't hit me with that age shit, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on, game. Like,
yeah, like I said, it was just.
You gotta think about it. He coached college kids though, so you know the crazy shit he be hearing.
He be hearing some crazy
shit.
But you be letting but Trent, you know.
But them niggas don't talk as crazy as college niggas though, Trent. You know that.
What? We can talk about that.
They do. I know that. You right. I mean,
but Trent, y'all get borderline disrespectful. You know it. That's why y'all pissed Bam off last time.
No.
Sometimes y'all was ready to shit on Jim Brown.
Y'all
ready to shit on Jim Brown.
Tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Watch this. It's the same thing. Watch. It's the words that when we really don't think
y'all nasty, bro.
It's the words, bro. It's how niggas say it. It's really how the old niggas say it.
Y'all niggas say shit like garbage and that nigga trash and clears.
Yeah.
Can't hold his jock strap.
Clear shit. That clear shit
is annoying.
It's so annoying, bro.
Hey, look, Bama. Clear, Bama. It's two of them. It's clear and wash. Don't you say he washes them? No, he don't wash them.
Watch this, right? Watch this. It's the same thing for us. Like I said, Michael Irvin is better than Larry Fitzgerald. That's basically like saying he clear. That's insane. They're not even close. The same way how y'all feel when I say somebody's like he clears this person. If you about to tell me with a straight face that Michael Irvin is better than Antonio Brown, you basically telling me the same shit.
But that's why you know what's so cool. Y'all be like Earl Stat Merchant. No, bro, it's because, bro, when I'm looking at numbers, bro, because that shit went against him a couple times. You ready to argue with him? I'm like, no, don't argue with him, Trent. Bama, just throw the motherfucking warm move stats up to Russell Wilson, and he go because I'm telling you, a lot of old niggas, and that's their problem. No offense to them, in your 40s, they seen it, but they don't know what the numbers really look like. So in your mind, you think, nigga, damn, Warren Moon got to have like 500 TDs, and no, nigga, he don't actually. When you start running these niggas, even Dan Marino, when you start running them niggas numbers, you know how many years Dan Marino was going 58%. You know how, dog, any quarterback in today's era, if you go anything under 62% completion percentage, you trash, bro. You can't. Dan Marino was giving you 30 and 21. You can't do that nowadays. That shit's trash.
But I will say though, to play devil's advocate, them niggas got the whole RPO system. That's like the easy.
That's fine. But here's
the
thing though. He brought up Warren Moon, and I was trying to be nice. And I know Warren Moon got old in his career. And he talking about he's a Hall of Famer. Nigga, that's a sympathy Hall of Famer. You look at we talking about numbers for a Hall of Fame career. You look at his numbers, he literally almost has the same amount of picks as touchdowns, and he didn't win anything. People literally try to say,
you see how many more games he played at Russell Wilson, how many more picks he threw to Russell Wilson?
But I will say this though, when they did send him to the NFL, bro, they pretty much just put him in the corner somewhere. Like, all right, yeah, nigga. whatever, we fucked you up. Go over there in the fucking Vikings.
But that's why I said they gave him a sympathy Hall of Fame.
But that's why I was telling him be wise on who you choose. Cause you naming niggas that you cause I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of times you'll name a nigga that you remember we talked about a lot. But that's why I say be wise. That's why when like we was naming certain niggas like no, bro, it's better nigga with CJUK. I love nigga CJUK, one of my favorite niggas. Nigga, I went to East Carolina University, nigga. That nigga a god over there, bro. When he used to come at him, Ed Hardy. Like them niggas were gods, bro. Like real talk. Like so, I'm like them niggas is like that. But I'm telling you, when I'm starting talking about the best of the best, I'm like, bro, it ain't what you think it is. The nigga, like I don't know why niggas give Emmitt Smith a hard time. You rather go Thurman Thomas than Emmitt Smith? Is you crazy? You know how many 1,800 yard seasons Emmitt Smith was putting up? Niggas don't even look at Emmitt Smith numbers for real, bro. I know the old line was good, but nigga, he was doing work. That nigga was doing work. 1,600, 1,600, 1,500, 1,800. Like, he was doing work. But I said, let that nigga choose who he choose. When he named his linebackers, okay, I said, dog, you can have Brian Urlacher. Because when we run our first three off, it's the same way with your first three at receiver. Nigga, Bobby, I don't think niggas understand what Bobby has done. And by the time he retires, bro, like, Bobby one of them niggas that, he one of them niggas that didn't talk a lot, and he didn't, like, he ain't a nigga who, like, was all
because when he was
flashy.
in his best, when
But when you look at his, when you go look at his numbers, you the one that killed me with that trick. Cause remember we did linebacker for linebacker, right? And then you talking about Bobby, and I was like, we talking about the tiers, and I ain't want to put Bobby. Y'all want to put Bobby top 5. I'm like, nigga, he ain't bugging with. And then we started doing him versus Urlacher, him versus like I was like, damn, I ain't know Bobby had all this shit. Like I was shocked, like, damn, Bobby got how many All Pros? They shut me up.
All Pro, bro. Like I didn't even know. I'm like,
but they was trying. I'm in my mind. I'm like Ray. I'll put Patrick there. I'll put Luke there. I'm like Mike Singletary better than Bobby. Man, we started doing stats for stats, numbers for numbers. I was like, damn, I ain't know. I was like, all right, Bobby top. Bobby. When I realized, damn, Bobby top 3 all time. Bobby got damn near everything. Tackles, Pro Bowls, All Pros, and got a bowl. I was like, I mean, I'm like, I didn't know he was that good, bro. He one of them niggas that they fucked me up. That's how I remember that. So y'all niggas get me together too, because Trent, we did that linebacker tier, and that nigga, when we started going toe for toe with Bobby, he was getting niggas out of there. I'm like, what's up, Brian Urlacher? Out of there. What's up, Mike Singletary? Out of there. I'm starting naming niggas like motherfucking Mike, not Mike Dicker, but Jack Lambert and shit. I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, who I got?
I ain't gonna lie, though.
Is literally.
He did have Aaron Maven in front of him though. Aaron Maven plug up a hole though and allow linebackers to run free. Like with linebackers, you only
nigga, we don't want to have a conversation about D tackles when it comes to fucking Ray Lewis. Because Ray Lewis had Tony
Siragusa in front of him.
And then he had Lloyd Nada, nigga, for that second Super Bowl.
He had Sam Adams, bro, my cousin.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying when you talk about how good linebackers can get off and get tackles, you got to get a credit to it. You got to look at, because a lot of the times when you look at, like I said, when you look at Ray Lewis, they have like very good D tackles in front of them, because you're going to want your linebacker to stay clean as possible so they can do what they do, right? For instance, Fred Warner still is a hell of a linebacker, but his numbers dwindled down once what happened? They had inconsistent interior lineman play. Like, every linebacker needs a good interior. I mean,
yeah, because you can't be having running backs make the
second
fucking.
That's why Luke quickly walked away from the game, because his interior D lineman went dog shit, and he was starting to get unnecessary hits. Like, it was people creeping up on him that shouldn't be creeping up on him. And any player with some sense go be like, all right, bro, I'm done. Like,
low key, you don't want to be like, when I look at somebody like what's my man name for the coach? They was shitting on him. Me and Bam was like, hold up, bro. What's your man name for the coach that I'm talking about that lead the league in tackles for the last 2 years? Huh?
Yeah.
When you look at nigga like Zaire, you really don't want to get no 200 tackles a year, bro. Like, that's a lot of fucking tackles, bro, for real, bro. Like, this shit sound cool, but like what we know in football today, if you making 200, it's almost like having 90 tackles at corner. Nigga, you getting cooked a lot if you can get 90 tackles at the corner, nigga.
That's what Deion said, bro. You got hella tackles in it at corner, nigga. You're not doing your job.
200, bro. I'm looking at the 80s and 90s, bro. Them niggas might have 101 tackles combined. Bobby, the nigga Zaire getting 181, 175. Like, nigga, that's a lot of fucking tackles, bro. Like, when you start to look at your career, because niggas don't understand that many tackles is like a running back getting 300 carries, bro. Like, nigga, you know how much impact you doing when you tackling niggas that much, bro? Like you getting 100 tackles by yourself and then another 80 tackles combined, bro. That's a lot of wear and tear. Even when you look at Fred Warner don't be getting 200 tackles. Like no, because Fred Warner makes plays in a different way to where Fred Warner can give you 100 tackles total, but you know what that look like on film. That's gonna go with 5 forced fumbles, 5 motherfucking picks. He might have a pick 6 in that. Like it look different. So like it's certain niggas when you start looking at how they play, it's like dog, that shit kind of crazy, bro. Bobby Wagner to only have for Julius Sale to play 62 more games and have literally nigga only set 6 tackles more than him, bro. Like that just mean Bobby was every fucking weird dog. Like that just mean Bobby was every fucking weird dog. And also, you know, the stats get kind of jaded sometimes because they be trying like giving niggas tackles. They be giving niggas Ray Lewis, one of them niggas. If you really watch the game, they used to get Ray Lewis tackles just for being in the area, bro. Like,
well, Spice Adams said they did that for Brian Urlacher too. You do that for
yeah. For the niggas who was the stars, you'll be like, bro, Ray made 7 tackles this game. Why does he have 18 tackles this game, bro? Like, that nigga did not get 18 tackles. Like, so, I'm gonna say, it was a toe for toe, nigga. This shit, if you really start, like I said, I'm really starting to be, even like doing these viral videos and shit like that, how these niggas go. There are some niggas like Trent Noah around y'all age group that get disrespectful. Like, y'all don't even want to hear it. But then there's some niggas like Trent who like, nah, I'm gonna give you this, I'm gonna give you that. I'm gonna have a conversation. It's some niggas like, you know how many niggas in that fucking top 10 when we did that was like, Chris Carter ain't shit. It's like, come on, bro. Like, we're not just gonna shit on Chris Carter.
I ain't saying Chris Carter.
That's what I'm. But there's a lot of niggas in there that's like, and then how many niggas spell his name wrong? Oh, I was dumb when he said Chris. First of all, Chris is Chris. That's first and foremost. So if you don't know him, you don't know him. But I can get Trent this. Trent be knowing niggas. He go off of what he's seen and he go off of what he like and he go off of what he think is important to him. He don't just shit on niggas.
Hey, I'm not gonna like, bro. Like, I'm not gonna talk about a player I don't know. Like. I'm not gonna like that's just not. I'm not gonna. If I haven't watched the player, I'm not gonna talk about it. Yeah, that's what. Like, if I'm speaking about,
and that's how you get caught when you just say a nigga trash and be like, "What the fuck Chris Carter did?" And then nigga be like, "What?" That's what he did. And now you look dumb because like,
dumb. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I give players their props, and that's why I talk about players that I've done research upon and just watched them before. Like that's why I said. But I still wholeheartedly believe, like, yeah, some of these players, like respectfully, Chris Carter. You're not Julio Jones, my brother. I'm sorry.
He has some great heads, though.
You probably gonna forever disagree about that. But
he's 6'2".
You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy though? What's so crazy is that I ain't gonna lie to you, and I'm really this nasty. If Julio had 100, I would put him in so many different conversations. If he had at least 100 touchdowns, nigga, I promise y'all. I tax that nigga for having 60 touchdowns so bad, bro. That ain't Matt Ryan's fault.
It's not Matt Ryan's fault.
Trent.
It's not. Thank you for being for real, Trent. Thank you for being truthful.
It is, bro, because I literally sit there and watch Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow. Like I'm talking about. That's why I tell people. That's why it's so hard to go against Jamar Chase. When you play in DB, you know it sometimes when they beat you, it's like, oh shit, he didn't get the ball. Nigga, literally every time Jamar Chase beats you, that ball is in there. His way.
That was for Julio too.
Going his way. And I'm thinking like
that was for Julio too.
Not really with Matt Ryan, because Matt Ryan, he trying to throw it to everybody. Bro, that nigga had niggas like Harry Douglas getting like 800, 900 yards.
Bro, no. You understand too. Time out. Bro, that's not even true, bro. Because let's not, again, Julio's racking up 15, 16, 18, 1,700 yards almost every year, bro. Like,
but you know what Julio do after the catch, though. That's why.
No, that's all.
Julio get real freaky after the catch. You know you just got to throw him the ball in the red zone, bro. You really have to be looking for it, nigga, Trent.
Well, Julio used to, if you really watch what he did, he would low-key give up sometimes in the red zone, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Go ahead.
Julio will face crazy coverages. Plus, bro, this is sometimes he didn't drop gimmies in the red zone too, bro. Like,
he dropped shit.
What's his name?
Julio, because they could have used Julio the same way they used Larry. Larry was the king of the post corner route in the back of the end zone, dog. Just literally on some jump man shit. That was Larry's shit.
Larry was just that shit, yo.
That Super Bowl run they had, I remember watching that shit vividly because they beat us in like the second round, bro. The Panthers, bro. Run, dog, he was walking corners that year, dog.
Yeah.
That nigga was dog. Every nigga, bro, Larry, every nigga, literally, dog. If they just run the ball and don't try to make Kurt Warner throw the ball in the end zone, they win that Super Bowl, bro. And Larry is familiar as one of the greatest receivers of all time,
But
having the
look,
ball on his, because he tried to will that team, bro. Even that
be
long run.
I'll say this
That
as
playoff run is one of the greatest playoff runs as a receiver, bro.
it
I've
was
ever
literally
entertaining
it
to
was
watch.
literally a game it was literally a game, bro. In warm-ups. Julio Jones plucks a ball out the air that's literally by the camera in the sky, bro. It was like a little line that was up there. Julio jumped up and he grabbed the ball, like, bro, like, literally his hand is so close from that little rope that's showing the camera up there, bro. And in that same game, bro, I don't even think he got no red zone targets that game after doing that in pregame. Like, so it's like, I feel what y'all are saying, but at the same time, me seeing a receiver do that, bro, it's like, I don't just throw the ball up and just say fuck it. Like, I don't know.
And Julio's laziness.
I feel you with the coverages, Trent. Maybe it was just the coverage that just was so unattractive. Matt Ryan.
But Calvin Johnson had the same coverage, so I don't want to hear that shit. And
but what I'm saying is it requires your quarterback to say fuck it. That's what I'm saying. Even with Joe Burrow, that throw against the Chiefs 2 years ago, bro, he literally said fuck it, Chase down there somewhere. Chase came up with the ball. I don't just see Matt Ryan doing that a lot of times. I don't see him just saying fuck it, Julio down there somewhere, bro. Like, I think like you gotta win your route in some type of way.
Why does Rodney White have 4 more touchdowns than Julio?
It gotta be a mismatch he don't like. Rodney Route was more of a route runner. He ran the routes that Matt Ryan likes to throw. You see what I'm saying? Like sometimes with Julio, with them big receivers, Calvin Johnson and them, sometimes them niggas get strapped and you just gotta say fuck it and throw it up to them. That's where they're able to separate right there. When you can just say, hey, fuck. With the Cowboys, Calvin Johnson was not open that play versus the Cowboys when he had 4 people guarding him. What Matt Stafford just said, fuck it. He threw that bitch up in the air, and Calvin just jumped on top of Sean Lee's head, and the safety.
I will always say,
realistically, as a quarterback coach, you're tweaking out that your quarterback threw that pass.
I will always say, though, Bama, I will always say, because Matthew Stafford is one of them niggas. If I'm a receiver, dog, he is a receiver's favorite quarterback. Because Matthew Stafford in his career has always been a nigga who gonna give you the bro. You look at it, bro. Puka, Cooper Kupp, Calvin Johnson. The nigga made Marvin Jones Jr. a fucking 1,200-yard receiver. That nigga Matthew Stafford is the king of. I'm gonna make sure not my number one eat, dog. He a receiver's favorite quarterback, dog. Like I promise.
You can tell the chemistry with him and receivers be so good, especially on the field. Communication.
Here's the key. I'm gonna give you a chance, dog. I'm gonna give you a chance. I don't give a fuck what the quarterback, the coach talking about. I'm gonna give you a chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, y'all boys be easy, man. We appreciate
all right, y'all, bro. Everybody appreciate everybody pulling up, man. See y'all next week, man. I appreciate y'all boys, bro, for real.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
Y'all finna click this.